Rolling through the bluff, trolling through the block, chain swinging heavy clout. Spitting on the mic, what's the latest, what's about? Politicians tripping, headlines flipping out. In the heart of the South, where the whispers turn to shouts. Meetings in the shadows, hustlers making plans. Deals going down, gripping tight, shaking hands. City buzzing loud, news dap in demand. Dirty South vibe, deep roots, dirty land. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heart be racing. Discussions, heavy heads nodding syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heart be racing. Discussions, heavy heads nodding syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin.
Hey, what's cracking with everybody? Welcome everybody to Drop By Discussions with your boy OGDoDirty and
your boy Resla over here.
Yeah, man, we back in this thing. Yeah, right?
Yeah, we had to be stubborn. We was like, nah, I can't let this just die the way it is. Screw them technical stuff. We gotta fix it.
That's a whole fact, man. So we back in action for you guys. Hope you guys come in and hit the like button and all that good stuff. Make sure you support us by hitting I am Resla or OGDoDirty through the Cash App, or hit the super chats or the super stickers. All three of them supports the channels. Make sure you do that. When you come in, make sure you wipe your feet off, hit the like button, and also share it out to your favorite content creator. Tell your favorite content creator about me and Resla, man, so we can become their favorite content creator.
That's a fact. I mean, that's the best way. That's the best way to do it. I know people like to say hit the like, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, but that only gets YouTube algorithm to promote us. But let other people know exactly where you like to spend your time as well.
That's a whole fact. That is telling. That's no lies. Nigga, tell your peoples. Resla and OGDoDirty is live. Come on over. Hey, man, tell them to come over and chill with us, man. To their favorite content creator. Come on, man. They probably ain't doing nothing. They probably surfing the web too, just like you. Tell them, man, hey, Drop By Discussions is on. That's it.
That's all it is. Nothing to but to do it. I don't know why everyone is trying to hold everything for themselves. Stop being greedy.
Yeah, man, show your people, man. We ain't saying show yourself now. We just saying show your people.
That's a fact.
What's been going on with you, brother?
Well, listen, just getting by, doing the time. The weather getting colder now, so I gotta prep for that too. That's all. Outside of that, just trying to be against the clock right now. Got to get ready for your fourth quarter.
It was good with you, Doug. Leah, I think that is.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch is in the building. Oh, yeah, man. Let us get our stuff together. We're sorry about that, people. Let me drop this link. This is an open panel show. If you guys you're welcome to come up. Only thing I do is hit that link. It will be pinned on both channels, OGDoDirty channel and on the Resla channel. So if you want to join the stream, only thing I do is hit that link and we'll bring you on up. Let me go over here and make sure we good.
Appreciate you all for already walking in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And again, we know that some people came in, they probably left, and now they probably got the notification thinking like, oh, I must have just read this late. No. Be sure to click the link anyway. You never know. We might actually be on because we are. Shout out to the people who actually came in earlier for the first time, but when we had the tech issues, I believe it was like Mayo Monkey. There was somebody else who was in there. Yeah. VDP was also in here. So hopefully they get the new notification and they come back.
Appreciate you, sis. Drika's in the building. Sounds like all y'all doing. Don't forget to get them likes up. That's a whole fact. Don't forget to get those likes up. Appreciate you, sis. I'm trying to roll me up a blunt, man. Get my shit right on them. And go get me some cigars and things. Make sure I'm right. Yeah, but salute again to everybody else that's coming in. So what's been going on, man? What everything looking like over there on this side, Resla? What we gonna be looking forward to, man, coming up or something, man? It's just, you know what I'm saying? You got something new waiting on coming to us.
Everything I'm doing right now is really getting ready for the fourth quarter, but also like I'm like doing a whole new setup. I'm doing a whole new pitch deck because I got to reach out to a couple of people. And I'm gonna be doing some more content, different styles of content, but everything is just pretty much leading up to that. So I've been busy between being out in the streets and trying to be out here on YouTube.
That's what's up. I'm letting the people in the chat know right now. The new drop by discussion song is fire. Nigga, so I can tell you that whole fire. I can't wait till we debut that thing, bro. That motherfucker fire. So you know what I'm saying? Look like we might have I ain't gonna lie to you, I call it a celebrity, nigga, because that nigga sound just like this nigga that we listen to all the time. So you know what I'm saying? We might be coming up in this thing, but that should be coming, y'all. I know Resla been working hard, man. I done seen the work, and it's fire. So I can't wait.
I've been putting a lot into things.
Yeah, man. We nigga been over there working. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we'll have that out to y'all here coming soon. That way we'll have a new intro and a new outro. You know what I'm saying? And we're working on other things too, man. You know what I'm saying? Make this show a great show. This is a collab show, so you know we put as much as we can into it to make it great, just like we do our own channel. So what you see from our channels is what you want to get over here too, and plus a little bit more, because now you just don't have one mind doing it. You have two great minds doing it, and I believe once we put me and Resla together, ain't no stopping us, man.
It was funny. I was talking to somebody on Discord last week, forget Sunday now, last week, and he was just asking me a bunch of different stuff. I'm like, where'd I get this and where'd I get that? And I said, oh, I got something for you. So literally we were talking on Discord and I just showed him all the different programs, the same shit that you see, all the different programs and stuff that I work on, whatever. And they were just like, wait, you do all of this shit? I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know it's nice when you have the funds and you can throw dollars and everything and you can get people on your team to work on stuff, but they see that I do everything myself. It's all baked in. It's all home cooked.
Mm-hmm. That nigga ain't cooking nothing out the box. Nigga, have you ever heard homemade, nigga? But basically,
I know it'd be surprising people. It'd be surprising people like, yeah, I actually do shit.
Yeah, you from scratch with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do from scratch. They gotta have a program. They gotta have all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The niggas don't do it from scratch. But yeah, that's a fact though. I didn't see it with my own eyes, so I'm just letting y'all know when y'all heard that new drop by discussion song, don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and sometimes I give little shortcuts, a little samples, but I don't think most people realize it because let's be honest, like outside of like that drop by discussion, most people come into my streams like quarter to midway past when I start, so they don't really see it. So I get it, but like I said, this is the whole reason why I've also done a lot of stuff on my channel, like going back to see what were the things that I incorporated before, because we did a lot of big changes over at my channel. So I want to incorporate some of the things that were really fun. The reason why we got pulled into things in the first place.
Understandable right there. I've been going with a whole different approach. I've been doing stuff later. My time slot, I don't think it's a good time slot for me. So I've been pushing everything. Salute to everybody who did show up to the show yesterday. You see what time I went on. Yeah, we pushing that thing back. We're gonna get people in there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have great nights and we're gonna have good shows. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying attention to everything. It's good with your con Shunner. I'm paying attention to everything that YouTube provides me, man. So if I see that my people are a little bit later people, hey, that's when we're gonna start doing my show a little bit later. I mean, we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna make this work. You feel me?
I hear that. I hear that.
And I'm good today, Con. I ain't on demon time today, Con. I'm laid back and chill. I'm smoking with weed, brother. I'm up here with Resla. I can't go crazy like I've been doing on that short. I gotta constrain myself. Can't do it.
To you, like I had to go through all of my stuff just to. I realized I was on a little bit of a stall, so I had to really fix a lot of stuff on my platform. Yesterday was like, yeah, and part of today was like really spring cleaning through my channel, which was a lot of stuff. But hopefully the new strategy is good. What are you saying?
I was saying salute to Stephanie T. She waved at everybody in chat. Sorry about that. What happened? You smoking that good? You're smoking that weed. That's what happened. Man. You cough a lot.
I didn't do nothing different to the mic. I promise you, Con.
But this shit got me split and roasted, nigga. And roasted, and my eyes are being low, nigga. And I was working. You know what I'm talking about? That mean we coming down. You ain't been seeing nothing interesting, my good son. Anything that it came across your eyes on YouTube that made you wanna.
Not really in these spaces. I haven't really watched anything, especially in terms of a panel. I've just been kind of just doing my own thing, catching up. I've been out in the real world, touching grass as it was. So I just been watching small stuff or things that are really just going to be working on for the platform. I haven't really been engrossed in what's going on. I hear some things, but nothing that I really laid my eyes on. I think the last thing I was really hearing about was the whole Aisha Curry shit, and I was just like, Jesus Christ again.
Yeah, well, we talked about that over on. I brought it up, but we didn't have a deep conversation about it. I mean, I can't even remember what all she said. I know that Killer Mike got brought into it, and Steph had to say something to him. Let me see if I can find it. Spell her name right.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on in those streets. Outside of that, I've been trying to just support and try to keep up with some of the other content creators that I like to watch, at least those in the space. But outside of that, even when I'm listening to them, I'm mainly just working on my own stuff. So even when I get some people that like Marathon Cab reached out and he was like, hey, get up here, get up on the panel and talk, get some numbers in or whatever. And I'm like, I'm busy right now. I can't stop what I'm doing. I can't, because I stop it, I'll have to turn around and figure out where the fuck I was again. I can't do it.
Yeah, Kev was cutting up. I was in the chat the other day, man. I didn't come up. It was a group of people I didn't really know. I knew the, what I'm saying, the original folks, what I'm saying, Kev and Resto and Locksmith, but everybody else was kind of foreign to me. So I just stayed back, what I'm saying? I stayed back and listened to the conversation, see how people was vibing with each other. And I was going to come up, but, smoking too much weed back to back, bro, put you to sleep. So I just said, fuck it, I'm go ahead and go ahead and call it a night. But I was going to hop up there and kick it with them for a little bit.
Yeah, I listened for a while and then I tuned out because I was like really focused on stuff. What's good, Mayo? Mayo back in the building.
What's good with you, Mayo? Salute to Mayo.
Yeah. Like I listened for a little bit. Partly I was into it, partly I was not. And then I noticed the numbers went up. I think it's mainly from like another sector that came by, and I was just like, yeah, let me not bother. Like I said, that's when I started getting messages, and I was just like, I just can't. I gotta focus on my stuff. If I get distracted, I'll never get my shit done. I'm on a time clock. Like I said, we got half the month up before we start the fourth quarter. Tom, you said you having PC problems? Shit. We was having stream issues earlier. I get that.
Stream always acting funny. But that Spoon.
Yeah, Spoon.
The boy that made it. Him still up. Let me go over here. All right, so I guess we can do a little bit of it. I don't know what part to play, but
all I know is that she was talking on a podcast, and I think other people, like I saw like certain clips of people talking, not even really talking about the situation, just really giving their own shit. Like, and I was just like, okay, I really don't know, but all I know is like she's opening her mouth again, and that's it.
All right, give me a second. I got it. I just gotta hit it with the start point, because this is like an hour and some long interview. We definitely ain't doing that. But we can hear what she said. I mean, like I said, from what I was hearing on other panels, a lot of people saying that she didn't say nothing. A lot of people were saying she was already being disrespectful, being on the platform talking about it.
Well, so yeah, people said that for a while. People said that the first time she started saying shit. People said that when she was even on the table talk with Jada. I was like, ugh, you just need to keep your mouth.
That was nasty though. That table talk with Jada was nasty though. I ain't even gonna stunt.
I was like, yeah, you single is one thing. You married, yeah, something you just don't say.
Some things you keep to yourself, but you definitely don't let the world know that you feel in that type of way. It's something that you have to confide with yourself, especially wanting other people to be acknowledging you and stuff like that. Well, the way I took it was she didn't say it right, but words
she
mean
things say it at all.
Yeah,
just don't even invite people into those thoughts.
That's a whole fact. But the one that I got is she was on a show called Call Me Her Daddy.
Yeah, that's the reason when I heard.
I put it in the back for you so you can grab it. I started at like 37 minutes or something. This is where they was talking about fame and spotlight. So I don't know where she going. I haven't watched it. I only, like I said, when I was over there on other people's panels, I went to the Trap House and went over there on Izzy shit, and I was somewhere else. It might have been over there on Brianna's channel. And salute to Brianna, man, for coming through the other day, man, and hitting me with the cash app after the show was over with. She didn't have to do it, but she did it anyway. And I didn't know that you can do that. When these shows is over with, people, even though you don't see us on the screen, you can still super chat and all that good shit. So you know what I'm saying?
Super thanks.
Yeah, the super thanks, man. Y'all hit that super thanks too, man. If you ain't got it right now, hey, hit that super thanks 2 days later or something, because I didn't know you can do it. But salute to Brianna for coming through, man. She hit me with like $40 or some shit. 4 different super chats. So where the fuck that shit was, bro? I blew my motherfucking mind. So man, so salute to her. You know what I'm saying? The women love OG DoDirty. Appreciate you. And I love y'all too. Y'all come on through here and keep on doing y'all thing.
That's a fact. Especially for you guys on the replay. Some of y'all like y'all only want to support when it's live or whatever. But you can always support even afterwards if you appreciate what's going on.
That's a whole fact. And I'm gonna salute you and shout you out just like I did Brianna, goddamn it, because I didn't know you can do it. Appreciate you for doing it, and I wasn't even there. So this was a whole day later after she did this shit. So I even had to go over to her stream and kick it with her for a little bit. Shit, for doing that, I ain't understand you can do it, but hey, I got everything set up so you can. So salute to her for doing it. But hey, salute to everybody else that's in the chat and the people that's coming in.
All right, let me hear what was going on here.
Sports that don't obviously have to go through as much of the conversation around like fame and spotlight as you and your husband have had to. How did being in the spotlight impact your relationship in the early days? Because you guys didn't know how to handle it.
Wait, even when I'm thinking about it right now, like there have been other wives that's being, I guess you could say, kind of in the spotlight. The first person that just comes to my mind is like LeBron's wife. Like, but you don't really hear much about it. But I also think of let's go beyond sports, right? Just other celebrities. Like, you don't hear like Denzel's wife getting out of pocket or something like that. You don't hear these things. What's so special about these other entertainers? And at this point, I just have to look at it that way, being an entertainer. And even prior to her being on this other stuff, she had stuff. She had a whole show. She had books. She had all kind of other stuff. So I'm just wondering, why these kind of things are coming out today.
It's a double-edged sword, because parts of it have afforded me doors to be open. I obviously have to walk through them and then put in the work to stay in the room. But that, I think, would be the elephant in the room, is like, I'm grateful for that side of things. But on the flip side, I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought, like, I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like, he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know. And so
Wait. So, okay. So he wanted to be a high school coach. I mean, let's be honest, no one really knows where they're going to end up. You can only look back and just say, wow, the things that we did in order to pivot. That's just everybody in life. But why did she think that because of what he was aspiring to at the time, that she was going to be the one making it and killing it? Like, he couldn't just turn his life around, or not even around, but move a different direction. I mean, life is just life. Why did she just thought from the beginning of meeting him that she was going to be the one on top? I mean, there's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees that you're going to be, quote, a boss babe. You're not the only person in this world competing.
Yeah, you're right about that. She isn't the only one in the world competing, but the problem is she had a lot of stuff afforded to her because of who he was. So even the part that I'm taking out of this is she is upset that she got afforded opportunities which she had to be great in because she had the spotlight on her. She's saying that she didn't like the spotlight because it made her into who she is today, which is crazy. You should be thankful again that you have that pressure for the spotlight. Now, don't get me wrong, that pressure can be overbearing when you have everybody looking at what you do, and you have to be the best at what you do, or you have to go 110%. You just can't go 70 or 60 or 40 and fail like everybody else. You got to put your all into it because you have eyes on you. But the whole point of it is that you got afforded more opportunities for being with somebody who you claim to be aspiring to be a coach. Daddy was a whole NBA player, and he aspired to be a coach. No, that's where it get mixed up with me with her when she's saying this.
Hey, that's funny. I'm thinking about this, right? The saying is, those who can't do teach. He literally turned around and did. He stopped the aspiration of teaching. But here's something that you're mentioning, right? It's something I think is very interesting, because I'm trying to remember some of the previous conversations that she had, and now she's talking about this one. And something that you mentioned, like, she's afforded the opportunity, or rather more opportunities, right? But yeah. I think that part of the issue that I'm hearing, and maybe she'll allude to more of it, but maybe it's because part of the issue, and I don't know yet, is she's not happy with the fact that the opportunities that are afforded to her came from somebody else and not through her own work. You get what I'm saying?
Too. Yeah, that too. I mean, that could be it. Like, you might be on point with that.
I mean, it's one thing when you come up on your own and all this stuff it came up through me, but to say, like, maybe she doesn't feel as accomplished because all of her her good fortune is coming through her husband, which is crazy to me because be happy that you have a husband that you can be able to get, all of these gracious acts from.
Well, see, another thing to your point though, that goes against what she's saying is the stuff that she did, what she was in the spotlight for, the stuff that she did and she did get highlighted for, it was always overshadowed by what her husband did. So there's nothing she could do that would outshine this dude going out there making 22 threes in one game or some shit like that, where he was the face over the whole goddamn news because they said it ain't never been done. He was the first. Him and the other nigga, the Clay, they did that shit. I mean, certain stuff that he did in the basketball world transitions to everything else. His pay, every year his pay went up. He was one of them people in the Warriors that got $100 and something million before somebody got it.
Can you be honest though? Like what career, what job she would have had that would have afforded her more spotlight than him, other than being an entertainer, a high grossing entertainer like movie star, or being an actual athlete? What other job would she have had that have ever garnered her as much, if not more, spotlight than those two things? There's nothing.
Being the vice president
of what?
Of the world.
Really? who remembers hearing anything about Kamala?
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying that equivalent to something that everybody knows. Really. You know what I'm saying?
It's not really.
Think about it.
Any vice president, right? Think of any vice president. I still know about any athlete or entertainer more than any vice president and what they've done.
You're right. But you asked, besides, it's what you asked. You said, besides being an entertainer or somebody who played sports. So if she's not a runner, a jumper, we know who the jumper is. We all know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's a lone jumper. We all know who the runners is. You know what I'm saying? We all know who the professional women volleyball players is, stuff like that. So we take that out of there. Good point that you made. Now you go to the actors. You take all of those out of there. Now you got a good point that it ain't too many other jobs that's going to again foreshadow, you know what I'm saying, or overshadow a person that's playing sports unless you're doing something that everybody will have an eye on you. And I would think that would be something to have to do with high politics, either the presidency or, you know what I'm saying, vice president, somewhere in there. You will have to be over something that's bigger, you know what I'm saying, than what the hell they push out. Because, I mean, I really can't. I can't even, just if you even think about the entertainment side, shit, she can be an OnlyFans model and still not be bigger than this nigga. No matter how. I mean, look at Superhead and the rest of them. They ain't as big as Steph, but I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, she'll still be in the same level she is now if she did anything like that. So it ain't too much she could have did. I mean, I don't. But what my problem is, and I agree with you saying, why would you want to overshadow your husband? Why would you want to overshadow your husband's greatness when he's the one making the big bucket bucks?
Well, I think just based on what she's already said, I don't know what more she's going to say, but based on what she's already said, it's always been in her head since they were young and he was only aspiring to be a coach that she would always be bigger than him.
Yeah, I think that's where she got it messed up because ain't no way in the world that he looked at himself.
Yeah, I think she's still looking at herself and going, I don't understand. I think she's having like a brain malfunction. He's like, I just don't understand. I should be better than him.
Yeah, but she still thinks that her husband, I think she thinks that her husband aspired to be a coach is something that she's just talking about. That might have been something that he said if he didn't make it to the NBA, if he didn't, you know what I mean, be a doctor or anything like that, he would be a coach. Like if you asked him, when he was younger,
you know what I'm saying? That's not what she said though. She, in her mind, she said that she expected him to basically be a coach because that's what he aspired to be.
Yeah, that she didn't have faith in that nigga's skill level. She crazy as hell.
Right. Or that she thought his skill level was only limited to being a coach. Now, keep in mind, that could still happen in the future. He'll just be a head coach of an actual squad in the NBA.
You hear me? And played the game and won 3 championships and have recognition. So He still be making big buckety bucks. Probably still more money than what you gonna. Most of these coaches make money. Y'all know how much money Phil Jackson made?
That's a fact.
They
That's
better
a
stop
fact.
playing. Did you look at what's it? I can't think of that one nigga name. He was over the Pistons. He was over a lot of different teams, but he played basketball with Jordan and
Oh, there
then
were
he
a few
became
people.
a
I
coach.
mean, Isaiah Thomas was making money. Like, there's a lot of coaches that play ball and then turn around and made money.
Yep. So I mean, I don't think it's nothing she could have. That right there, I think she's stopping herself from being greater than what she is by downplaying the fact that she wants the spotlight. Like, you don't have to have the spotlight to be great. Like,
Well, here's my thing.
You can be great in your own way, in you know what I mean, by doing your own thing and establishing. And she has the opportunity to do it.
Well, I'm happy that you said that, because that was the point I was just getting to. Like, it's not like she can't be great. It's not that she can't be great. It's the fact that she's competing with him. It's not the fact that she can't be great on her own. She has to be better than him. That's the thing I think that's stuck in her head. Why him? You can say, hey, we're both great. Hey, I'm doing my thing. I'm above other people that I compete with. And my man, he's doing great too. It's that she's like, I could be doing really great, but I'm going to feel away if I'm still not better than him. That's what I'm grasping. Just in the small thing that she said, plus the other thing that she said in the past. She's in competition with him and him only. She doesn't worry about anyone else.
Yeah, she got the wrong mindset. You shouldn't be in competition with the person that you with, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because even when you say she was in the limelight, you know, she was in the limelight and praised for things that, quite frankly, only could be afforded to her by being with the person that she was with. Like, when people say, I want a Steph and Aisha relationship. I have a problem about people just highlighting celebrities as the pinnacle, and then they find out bad shit happens, like they're just regular people. But the fact of the matter is that you got put on a pedestal for guys to say, I want someone like you. Keep in mind, don't really know who the fuck you are or what you've done outside of being married to Steph and having a cookbook and a show, whatever. Really don't know the intricacies of what's going on in your life, which is why I tell people, if you got somebody and you want to work toward having a great life, work on your relationship and don't compare your relationship to other relationships, because you really don't know what's going on there. The same way how I say to her, worry about the other people you have to compete with. Why are you competing with people in your own base? You're just bringing battles into your own base.
You bring a conflict and without no resolution, because the resolution that you're going to have in your mind is to be better than the person that you're supposed to be working with. How do you work against somebody that you're working with? Don't you supposed to be
the only way that she'll possibly think that she's feeling better is if she prays for his downfall. Because he's got to hit a low for her to feel better. Why would you do that?
That's going to be even hard to do. Because now he has so much goddamn money that when he do start playing basketball, it's other ventures he can go into that can just make more money.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you have the capital and you have resources to push you in higher places.
I think she's got a demon on her shoulder.
Yeah, because he didn't already touch hands with all the greats. He didn't already touch hands with all the big people. I mean, you thinking if you have a business right now, that if you can't market it with Steph Curry's name, that you ain't gonna make money, you crazy as hell. You think people ain't coming at this man with all type of side like, hey man, hey, come over here and do this with us, and man, come on now. The man name reigns, so I don't think she will ever outdo him in anything, especially when it comes to what society looks at now. I mean, the dude don't really do too much on social media. Can you imagine if we see Steph every day on social media?
It would skyrocket.
You see what I'm saying? This is a person who's been playing basketball for years, and we barely know anything about him. Only how we know anything about him is because of the person we're looking at on the screen right now.
And the funny part about it, look at it this way. Great example. Even before Shannon started blowing up on ESPN and everything else, Shannon still had some shaky shit throughout his career on television. That's not the same thing for Curry. If he wanted to do a podcast with her, it's gonna blow up. It would absolutely blow up. It would be a phenomenal thing taking off. It just on his name itself, and he doesn't have any shaky shit behind him. I'm really
Besides,
looking. I'm
besides
really
her.
on her. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm about to say,
besides her.
yeah. Besides her, it's the shaky shit. Because it seems like every time that she say something, he got to come out and defend her. So it's like she's the one with the shakiness, and he's the one with the.
Yeah, and I think she's got a demon on her shoulder that just it's about to ruin everything if she doesn't get that, if she doesn't take care of that shit. She's got some weird demon and some weird addiction to someone else's downfall, which you shouldn't be doing it, because here's the thing, and I don't even think she looks at it this way. Let's just say she leaves him. He's gonna do way better.
Oh yeah.
He's only gonna do better.
Because everything that's gonna be around him is gonna be ready for so they're gonna be ready for that spotlight that she so-called want to get away from. But it seems like she enjoy it. Well, she act like she want to get away from the spotlight, but it seems like she enjoy it. So that's another weird part about it. But if you don't want to be in the spotlight, you don't want to. You are afforded a lot of opportunities. You can do stuff in the back. I mean, you don't have to be putting yourself out here. There's other ways to do stuff. I mean, there's plenty of people in the world who don't come on. They just finance everything, without being the front person, and they live good. So it seemed like she wants the spotlight. She just ain't getting the spotlight that she wants. I think she aspires to have more, but it's just not coming to her. So it's frustrating.
I don't. Okay, maybe she said how many, what more, what kind of spotlight she was expecting. I mean, because based on the previous thing she said, I don't know. So I don't know what kind of success she was looking for. Maybe she says it.
It just it was weird, and sports fans are so different than maybe entertainment world fans, and oftentimes it's very ruthless, and so I think I wasn't expecting that either. I remember one time right after my first was born, she was whiny, so I was like, let me just nurse her in the back seat, and Stefan was putting a bike or something in the trunk, and this woman opens the car door. And she sticks her head in and she's like, I just wanted to see the baby. And I'm like, oh, excuse me. And she looks me dead in my face and goes, oh, honey, you know what you signed up for. And then shuts the door on me. And I was just crying because I was postpartum. I was just bawling my eyes out. And I'm like, what? Is this what it's going to be like?
Wow.
And so the beginnings phases were kind of scary for me.
And as a woman, did you ever experience any type of direct scrutiny over just you or what you looked like or how you were acting?
Oh, all the time. I feel like I still do. And that's okay. But
how did that impact you though early on when you were I'm still not equipped to handle this? Because now you're seasoned. Yes, it affects you, but you now have the tools of I've been here before. I know exactly how to handle this moment.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it doesn't still hurt.
It was so depressing. And also it was during that time when this social media thing was just ramping up. And so people were going buck wild.
Okay.
And just spewing opinions on things that didn't warrant opinions. And so I think for a while, I was very critical of myself because of the things that I was seeing.
It's hard also
wait a minute. So here's my thing. Yes, it was new. Yes, you had a lot of things that were coming your way that you weren't necessarily ready for. But even according to your own statement earlier, you wanted more for yourself. You wanted to be the big boss babe, blah, 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 blah. Which means you knew eyes were going to be on you. So you couldn't imagine how you would have to react to the public. Well, the same way how you didn't even really see it coming, that he wouldn't have to also adjust if you were going to become this big boss big chick. Publicity comes with publicity. There's a behavior that just the way you're going to have to conduct yourself in order, not even necessarily because you're that popular, but also just to protect or even have some semblance of privacy. Everyone has to do that. Everyone who wants to even pretend that they're going to be in the limelight has to protect themselves from that. That's just my thinking. No one gets to be popular and they can just do whatever they want and not be nosy. Not for nothing. I'm not shit, and I get people that be nosy around me, and I'm like, why? I'm nobody.
Man, this shit, I don't know. This is weird. I don't see how she would say that. She went at. See, this is part I don't get. You grew up with you met this nigga. It was already somebody. He Dale Carey's son. He played basketball.
Yeah,
He's pretty goddamn good.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I mean? They ain't broke. He got a little money, so he ain't walking around dirty and with nothing. He probably lavished in you, you know what I'm saying, to certain things that you ain't never seen or never did. And you expect not to have privacy. Well, you expect to have privacy.
Just for him being Del Curry's son, there was already going to be an amount of scrutiny on you.
Yeah.
Already. Even if he didn't become this big NBA star, he is the son of a celebrity.
Yes. So I don't see how would you not understand that. And then now you didn't got pregnant by him. I'm pretty sure everybody know that y'all was pregnant. They know that you probably did everything else everybody else did. If I go look it up, I'll probably find baby bump pictures and all the rest of this dumb shit, clap chasing. And then now you telling us now you in the back seat with your first burn and you breastfeeding and people are disrespecting your privacy by opening up the door, looking at you breastfeed your child because they understand. Well, you should understand this is what comes with being with this type of person, this type of life. And I'm pretty sure you was already going through that, so it shouldn't be surprising. I don't see this woman right here. This is y'all home girl. Nothing to do with me. Oh, Aisha Carey, huh? Okay.
Like I said, I've seen more people saying that she should just be quiet, but I'm trying to figure out what exactly she's saying that's just so detrimental outside of what she's already said. Because I'm hoping like there's just a misunderstanding and maybe she's actually said some positive things. You know, people like to focus on the part that gives most attention or clout. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but so far, and I haven't heard too much, but so far, she hasn't been doing a good job when it comes to media. And now she's on this platform, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, she still ain't said nothing good about the nigga. She just got through saying that she thought the nigga was going to be a goddamn basketball coach.
Right.
And she was going to be better than him.
Maybe she turns around. Maybe she says, like, but I'm surprised and I'm happy that I don't know. I'm trying to give it.
I'm waiting to hear that because I haven't heard her say nothing good about her husband yet. Oh, that shit crazy.
All right. Maybe she does.
Be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself. So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like he tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like,
why focus?
Wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real.
I mean, that's so men where you're like, no, wait, but I want to talk about it for 4 more hours.
Yeah.
Can we just sit down and they're like, do you want me to solve it for you?
Yeah.
It's not real. We both know it's not real, blah, blah.
He's like,
no.
Go to bed.
Go to sleep. You're like in the bathroom brushing your teeth. You're like, another thing. You like pop out. He's like,
quite literally.
Can you share like something that was said about you in the early days to just like paint the picture?
Gosh,
no one knows.
Me on the spot. Okay, this one's kind of funny.
Okay. Okay. Now it's funny.
This one's kind of funny because at a certain point, like I do have a round face.
Oh my God.
So like at a certain point, this was true because I was a little weightier. But there was this thing going around that said there's 2 things. It was like that I look like SpongeBob's mom. Just look it up after.
Okay.
I felt that way. So then seeing it, I was like, damn. Damn.
No.
What else? I think because he's like known for shooting threes, people will say something all the time like, oh, he shoots threes on and off the court. And I'm like, come on.
Well, first of all, 3 plus like a million. Like you were like so fucking stunning and gorgeous. Like
sweet.
I don't need to
very
say that to you,
sweet.
but I have to say it because it's also like the people that are writing it are probably threes, but not you. But also I feel like it's funny to see any athlete's wife, everyone just first goes for their looks and they compare. It's
strange.
Crazy.
It's so
crazy.
strange.
That online conversation is so tired. Like immediately just judging a wife of like a man that is well known and famous. Doesn't even have to be sports. It can.
Okay. Well, first of all, did she not just start by saying she's like 3 times a million on her looks?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure since she's already just made a comment before even talk about other people made comments, she already just made one. I just want to make sure I put that out.
Can be entertainment, actors, whatever it be. It's always
Yeah.
at the looks, and it's like, aren't we tired?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I've also gotten the like, and I've gotten this in person a lot, is the like the stigma of being a wife of somebody that plays professional sports or girlfriend, whatever. Oh, how does it feel to be said person's wife and also work? And I'm like, what? So I think there's a stigma out there that people don't do. These women aren't doing anything. That's not true. There's so many women doing incredible things. A lot just like they do it under the radar, which is great.
Right.
Like,
No, it's so misogynistic. It's like,
so crazy.
well, your husband makes so much fucking money. Like, why would you ever want to work? And it's like, God forbid, I also have individual interests and needs and wants and goals in my fucking
It's
life.
crazy.
It's all projection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait.
Aisha, you could be doing a whole lot of shit too in the background. You could be. But there is this emphasis because but going with your OG, I haven't heard anything great yet.
Tell you,
there's
I'm
an
waiting.
emphasis to
I'm
be in the
listening,
spotlight.
dog. I'm listening. She
So
want
like,
this.
you
Seems
could
like
be
she
working
want
in
this.
the background, Aisha. You could be. You could be doing it up. You could be doing great things. Like you said, you acknowledged that all these other women who done it. You could also be one of those women. But that means there's something very specific that you're looking for. That means you don't even really care about the success. It's the
But you don't want.
attention.
Yes, I was about to say that. Yeah, she wants the attention, the instant gratification. That's what she wants.
Yeah, that's what I'm sensing.
Want to play a game then between you and Steph of who is more likely to? Okay. Who is more likely to take a work call during date night?
Stefan.
Do you guys have boundaries of like, no, we're done with work, food?
I do. Where's the game?
You're like, do not disturb, motherfucker. Okay, who is more likely to call a family meeting?
Me.
What was the topic of the most
sure.
recent like Curry family meeting?
These days, and I'm sorry, you guys. Is this the camera I look at?
Yep.
I'm sorry, you guys. It's just true. These days, it's calling meetings about our parents to discuss our parents.
When you become an adult and then you realize like, oh, my parents, how did I get through an airport when I was younger? Like, how did you get me through to Terminal B? Like, you start to look at your parents, like, I love you more than life, but like, hello?
What is going on?
Who is more likely to splurge on a big purchase?
Me. That is not even a conversation.
Good for
He's
you.
gonna be so proud of me for being honest too.
He's gonna be watching this like, yes, babe. Thank you for taking accountability. What is like one of your splurges that you're like, I'm really actually proud of that one?
Actually, my ring. So I reset my ring.
I've
That's
been
the
staring
obvious
at it.
one. That was
So-
obvious.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that was
See what I'm
obvious.
saying? See what I'm saying? But that's everything that has to do with her. You see what I'm saying? You talk about stuff that would make greater accomplishments, something that will bring wealth to the family. Talk about the decisions you and your husband made where you had a big decision on where y'all gonna lay y'all goddamn head and how much money y'all gonna save and how much general wealth y'all gonna leave to these goddamn kids. That's a big decision. A fucking ring with a diamond, a certain set of diamond set. That's important. That's a because it was a big purchase. Okay, wow.
Yep. Hey, Marcus said, "Who gave her that ring?" Here's gonna be the answer. She gave herself that ring with her husband's money.
That's crazy. And that was the most important thing and she could think of was okay.
Of course it was. It was the first status symbol of hitting the jackpot. It's a milestone. It's a milestone.
Look, finding a charter school or finding a school that your kid can go to where they can be the best that they can be at, the decision that you made because your husband plays so much goddamn basketball that you got to make important decisions. That's not more important than that ring. Come on, people. Listen to this woman.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I guess that's small, huh? I guess that's small. The future of the people that the people that you brought into the world, that ring is way more important than them. Okay.
I mean, not for nothing. When it comes to when I'm hear celebrities talk, especially like celebrity women talk, it really comes down to what they do for themselves or what makes them happy before the kids. They'll say, "I love my kids. I do anything for my kids." But when you're giving questions like this, it's really just them. It's not like, "Well, I was happy when my kid did this," or you know what's one of the things I'm very happy because this happened. Or I put this kind of money into it, and then my son or my daughter was able to. That's typically not the thing that happens. That really comes down to people who are like really low to medium income families. They find more things to be appreciative of that will benefit their kids. Let's be honest, they have money, so like, when you have it, you don't, like, the way how it's said is like when you have money, you don't even think about it. You just make the purchase.
I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. Don't look like I'm gonna be able to do it, Resla.
Yeah, a lot of this is why I agree with Khan. He said that's not an uncommon thing. I agree. A lot of women like to talk about their rings.
Yeah, but it ain't. But this is what I'm saying. This is it ain't about what people think is. We all know, and I agree with you, Khan. It is common, sir. You know what I'm saying, that they would do something like that. But if you seeing other people do this throughout your lifetime, because she's not the first person that said this, and I'm pretty sure the reason why she said it is because she's seen other motherfuckers say it, and she thought it was fucking genius, or she thought it was something unique to say, or it got aroused a lot of people, so people took it. No, be the first, be you. This is a problem. You taking from what everybody else and whatever and what else you see, and you want that to be you. That's why the spotlight is not on you.
You know what? I'm gonna put this out there because you just said something that was very interesting. Maybe she's doing these particular things to garner the attention because being her wasn't good enough to get it. So when you see people who are doing and saying all these wild shit, especially about their spouses, maybe she's like, that's my ticket in. Because me being myself was not good enough to garner the attention. So I have to do these absurd things in order to get it. Just a thought.
Let's continue.
No one's sitting there talking about Michelle until she basically said the wrong thing about Barack. No one was really paying attention to Jada until Jada did her dumb shit. Her entanglement.
Yeah. When nobody even knew about the entanglement until she said something about it. She should have kept her motherfucking mouth closed. We still would have never knew about that shit until they tell. We never know about celebrity gossip until they tell you. Most of the stuff that they say about them are, again, she alluded to it, rumors, stuff that people saying because they dislike you as a human being. That's cool. We all know people say stuff. We all know people lie on people. People love spreading smut about people. Cool. But until you come out and acknowledge it's the same thing that happened to Jada and Will, it's been talks for years that said that they was creepers and reapers, and they was doing unfairest things with people, and they was sharing people and all type of shit. And you know, they even say Will was a backdoorian and everything. So you got to think about that. Now it all comes out, and you's talking about it. So until you verify the information, we don't know if it's true or not. It's just something that people are saying. But once they came out and she said, yeah, I had an entanglement with some, now here we go. Same thing with Aisha. We didn't know that. We didn't know that you felt this way about your husband until you came out and told us that you felt this way about your husband.
And people, like, this is what I'm saying, like, for people that turn around and they hold celebrity marriages as like the pinnacle or something, I'm like, y'all ain't learned your lesson yet. Stop doing this, because y'all get disappointed later on. You get disappointed later on when shit happens. You tried to do that with Will and Jada, and then you found out.
Salute to Marcus. Salute to Sean Connery. Salute to I don't know how you say your name, Ezra. Appreciate you. Mindful. Who else came in? We got John the Baptist in the back. What's good with you, John?
What's good, John?
And make sure when y'all come in, y'all hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to both channels, OGDoDirty and the Resla channel. Make sure you support the Resla channel and the OGDoDirty channel. We don't ask for much, you know what I mean? The $2, $5, you know what I'm saying? If you want to spend 10s and 20s, do your thing. Make sure you hit the Cash App and super stickers and super chats on both pages. However you want to support the stream through either Resla's page or my page, but just support people. You know what I'm saying? Keep the bills paid and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, John the Baptist?
I can't call it, man. Trying to make $1 out of 5 cents.
You know that's right. Well, everybody can't work like you, my good sir. I wish I had a work ethic like yours.
Yes, sir. No, it ain't the work ethic. It's what you produce out of work ethic. I'm not producing nothing but broken mobiles.
So you've been listening to me and Resla talk about Aisha Curry.
I came up like 2 or 3 minutes ago, so I hear the whole conversation.
Okay. So we listening to her talk to this woman on this podcast called Her Daddy, and we waiting to hear her say something good about her husband. Everything she's been talking about so far has been herself and why she don't have the spotlight. And I think me and Resla was at the same conclusion that this woman is delusional, and we think she wants the spotlight, but she just can't get it. That's where I'm at with it. Now I don't know about Resla. He might be different.
I think it's jealousy. I think it's jealousy and the fact that she just can't get the spotlight. And I think this is a matter of the fact that there's something else too. I think this is the same thing. Like, if you want to look at it this way, I'll make the comparison again. Jada, you're close to the sun, but you're not the sun. You feel the warmth, but you're not the sun itself. You're not hot.
How long has she been talking thus far in this interview that y'all watching?
About, I want to say about 10 minutes in the interview. We've been stopping to really talk a lot about what she's been doing, but she's about only 10 minutes in until she started saying some things.
Okay, so I've saw some of the clips of the interview, not the whole interview like y'all probably have, but I keep on listening before I say anything though. But I do have some opinions about this chick already. I do.
Oh, okay, all right.
But I feel like I'll have it forever.
Let's talk about your business now, because I really wanted to get to individually driven at a young age. You meet Steph, you have this like, oh my gosh, we didn't anticipate we were going to fall in love and then have babies and all the things. And then one day you woke up pretty quickly into having a kid, being like, wait, I got to get myself back on track.
Yeah.
Steph has his career. I want my career to get back on track.
Yeah.
What was the hardest part early days of like really trying to start your business?
I think early days it was just starting. So I basically started. So I figured I wasn't gonna transition back into acting yet. I was gonna try to figure out something for myself where I could kind of stay in one place. I've loved food my entire life. Like I've cooked for my family since I was 11 years old. And people would often ask me for recipes and things like that. And so because we were the only people at the time in our family on the West Coast, everybody was on the East Coast. I was like, oh, I'll start like for the family. Like I'm just gonna launch a blog. Blogs were the thing at the time. And Stefan's actually the one that encouraged it because I would start and stop. He was like, just do it. So I did it. Other people took notice. And then someone said, hey, people like to see these things, like make a video. And so I started making videos. And from there, it grew. And I went to San Francisco cooking school for a little bit. And then
Thank you, crazy mom.
She could have become an actress. She just decided to stop so that she can be she can be basically the Black Martha Stewart. So she still could have transitioned, especially with her popularity on the rise. I don't know what it would have done for her family at the time by the time she hit her peak, because Hollywood's not forgiving on people who are not young. It's not very forgiving. It's very difficult to be an older person and then get into Hollywood.
Yeah, you're right.
The station that broadcasts the Warriors games at the time, they reached out and they were like, hey, we really like your videos. Like, what if we gave you a 30-minute slot before every game locally and we did a cooking segment? And I was like, yeah. And so
who gets these opportunities like that? Think about it. She's just doing blogs. She's just going to learn how to cook, and the people at the segment station who films the Warriors games gives her a slot. You can't say that's not great fortune by being next to someone.
And they truly gave her a slot.
And they reached out to her. She didn't reach out to them. She didn't have a publicist. She didn't have a manager. They reached out to her, is what she said. They went out of their way.
You think no one really reached out to them to reach out to her? You don't think Steph had his people work this out?
Good chance, but good chance. Either two things. Either A, she won't admit it, or B, since Steph knows his wife, he won't say anything and just make it believe like she got a great opportunity. Like a good husband would.
I can see that.
She's like, I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. They reached out to me, and he's like, congrats, babe. Yeah, knowing that he did the work in the background. Possible. We don't know. Possible. Wow, did you? Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. That's great. I'm happy. You can see things are working out great for you. And all you got to say is the same thing. You see, if you just kept working on your blog and you just started doing videos, good things were going to happen. That doesn't mean that he wasn't pitching out in the background. So I hear you, John. I hear you. That's a very big possibility, especially if you already knew that she wants to build something for herself. Why not be the little guardian angel in the background? I know I would do it for my girl. So why wouldn't he do it for his wife? You got a point there.
Yeah. That's a point, but I don't think
do you think that so he had to push her to do most of the stuff that she's doing right now, so she didn't really want to do it? This is what's throwing me off about her, bro. You see what I'm saying? You afforded the opportunities. You got people coming up to you because they love your husband so much, and they see your husband is this star player. He's doing this. This is people out of organization for the Warriors, people. Not just a regular smoke person that see her and be like, you know what, I aspire for us to do better, or I want to work with you because I want to work with you. No, we working with you because of your husband.
Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't put it up that way. I'm pretty sure they didn't put it up that way, but you got to understand how quickly that is. I got you, B-Baller. I got you right now. Shout out to you, B-Baller. Well, you got to think about it this way. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, you don't even think that's how fortuitous that is, that you're not talking about just a network that just managed to get you in. Maybe we'll fit you up for 15 minutes here. Maybe we'll give you a segment on someone else's show, and then like that, the way it normally happens, we'll put you on Martha Stewart. You do something with Martha Stewart, and then it can or Jenny Jones or whatever the fuck else. Rachel Ray is what I'm thinking. We'll put you on Rachel Ray doing a feature, and then I can spin you off to your own show. No. They gave her an entire 30-minute block. Think about that. They gave her a full 30-minute block. she didn't feature on someone else's show real quick, and then she did that for a while, then she got in. No, that's not what happened.
I don't even
I'm
think.
not saying it's unlikely. I'm just saying it's rather lucky.
Yeah, I don't even think Steph had to reach out to them. I think the Warriors organization or whoever is involved knew that it would probably be smart to keep her occupied, so that to keep Steph happy.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, or to get on Steph's good side.
That's it.
Do something for her. You're absolutely right. Listen, you and John so far, yeah, it's leaning into. It's very possible the story match is matching up.
But see what happens when she knows that, though, and she's trying to aspire, like she's trying to make her. What it is she's trying to make her own bones some way. She probably feels maybe a little bit irrelevant, or that she's carrying on, sitting on the coattails of Steph, and she's trying to do something on her own.
Well, yeah, sure. She's trying to do something on her own. I mean, she's not an actress like she said she was gonna do, or she's trying to reach to. But also, as she said, even from the beginning, she didn't really commit. She had to get pushed to do so, and the entire time, he was being supportive. So. Yeah. Even if she said, "Look, they reached out to me. Oh my God, hey, you promised you didn't do it. You didn't have anything to do with this, right?" He could be like, "Babe, you're talented. You're beautiful. You was beautiful. You was smart. You was kind. Yes, you can do it. I told you. You just got to be committed, girl. You can do it. You sure you didn't do it? I didn't do anything. They love you just the way you are."
It's sad, but it's true. But what you're saying is sad, but it's true. Because he's pumping her head up when she's not worth the pen that they write with on top of the paper. Because when you think about this, and I'm gonna say this one part too. I think men like Steph, trying to be a good husband, trying to be a good father, they end up creating a divorce that's gonna happen to him. That's gonna happen to them later down the road.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
You can't take a woman with this mentality, right? I've heard it, not just this time, but last time she spoke out against Steph when she made that comment. What did she say? I forgot. I just went blank just that fast. It'll come back to me. But yeah, the last comment that she made that had an uproar on social media. And then you cannot take a woman who sees herself this independent and then let her think that she make it on her own merit. And then if she does gain any success at all, she's going to see, if she sees herself separate from you now with nothing in her hand, how's she going to see herself 5 years from now when she's got a little bit of notoriety from your background work that you did to get into the position that she's in right now? Or as if it's B-Baller said, that somebody said, well, let's do this for her to help Steph out, maybe Steph will stay with us a little while longer and not think about leaving, whatever case may be, or friendly or being smiled towards us towards negotiations in this contract. I think either way, he's setting himself up for failure in marriage.
I could.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think this is, I know because I am I'm traditional when it comes to marriage. And I know that I'm not so progressive. And I know that me being so stuck in the times makes me look wrong in society now. But that's my foundation of why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Well, here's the reason why. It's the only reason why I'm going to rebut a bit of what you just said. Because even when we heard all of this shit that came down with Will and Jada, right? Everybody was still expecting a quick divorce, and it hasn't happened yet. So there are some people, because here's the truth of the matter, is like in stats show that if you want to go into stats, people who tend to have a lot of money are less likely to divorce because of money.
Yeah, that may be a true stat though, right? But are they still married?
If you're not single, you're married, right?
No, I know.
Well, keep in mind. We know all the business of Jada and Will now. Have they gotten a divorce? So they're still married.
No, legally speaking, yes, they're still married. I'm not going to argue with you. Legally speaking, yes, correct. But you know what I'm saying. I'm speaking.
They're married. Wait.
Yes,
there are a lot of people due to money who separate, but they stayed married.
Yes, and I'm not arguing with you, right? They are married on paper, but are they married in the sense of what a traditional marriage should look like? And I'm saying,
well, it's funny because I have to say this: traditional is highly subjective, because are you talking about traditional for the middle class, traditional for the rich? Because everybody has different relationship according to class. Whose tradition are you talking about? Is it your parents? Whose parents, on the upper class or the lower class? People have different marriages.
I don't disagree with you, right? So from my worldview, how I perceive the world of marriage, yes, I would agree. I would say that they're not traditionally married.
Well,
And I don't get in my worldview doesn't really care about how much money you have and or what time period is in.
You can say that if you didn't come up or derive anything by or have yourself in that class, because there are people who have traditional marriages who said that the guy had multiple families they were taking care of, but he had his business or whatever, or the guy who had, quote, the side chick or the companion. Like, whose tradition are you looking at? So I think that all depends on your upbringing, and your upbringing is also based on your class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's why I answered your question without answer, because through my worldview, it's class doesn't matter. Through my worldview, all the things you mentioned don't really matter. So that's why I'm saying I'm judging
based on how you came up.
No, my worldview is through religion. And class doesn't matter.
It kind of does then, because if it comes through religion, it goes up through class as well. Because classes is put within religion.
You do okay. So from
is
your
that a
okay,
is that a false?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it's a false. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm entertaining what you're saying, right? I'm entertaining what you're saying. So I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mhm.
Do you think class is a, and I'm not asking you, yeah, I'm just asking strictly, I'm not
Sure.
asking what to ask you. Do you think that class is based on God view or man's view?
Both. Both.
Okay.
Because they say those who do good work will be rewarded for it. So yes, both.
Okay. I see where we disagree. Not that you have it, but I see where we disagree.
I mean that's preached even in churches and everything. Like, yes, it's said with like, do good works and you'll be blessed. Yes, a lot of people do believe this.
Yeah, then we see that two different. We just see that differently. But I know, because your name is Resla. Your name is Resla. My name is John the Baptist. So we're gonna see it different.
That was like my first TV cooking direct to camera. And then from there it grew to the book, and then the book to Food Network. And so it was like I had this robust like food television career very quickly, that happened pretty organically, and I've like enjoyed every minute of it.
What has been, do you think, the hardest situation that you've had to navigate as a female business owner? Why are you laughing?
Sorry, because I don't know if I can say this, but I'll just say it anyway. The hardest, there's two. The first was hearing the no's as a woman in food. So I didn't realize how many barriers at the time. Now it's very different. I was either too young or too young of a woman, or there was nobody that looked like me. So instead of being like, you don't have a demographic here, let's create one, it was like, no, you don't have a demographic here. And so I think that was shocking to me, getting people to take me seriously, because at the time I think I was now 24 or 25. And so getting people to see me and realize that I had talent outside of what people were assuming, I think has been really difficult.
I think also what you were kind of alluding to when you were saying that, you know, people were looking to see if you actually had talent outside of maybe what people were expecting you to be known for. And kind of what we were talking about with the money thing earlier, it's like, yes, I think there's a lot of people that would be like, you're Steph Curry's wife. Like, go sit in the stands and like, he makes so much money, just be happy. Yeah. And so there's the one, why are you working question? And then there's the two now that you're bringing up of like, people maybe assuming, oh, is she getting what she's getting just because she is this guy's wife? How does that make you feel when you hear those comments?
It feels.
Oh, let me ask something that's really interesting. People like, because she just said by, you know, Aisha is coming up. She's getting these opportunities. We've talked a bit about it. She's been afforded a lot of grace and a lot of fortune due to being Steph Curry's wife. So the question becomes, let's just say, because even John was alluding to it, like, let's just say they get a divorce, which I don't think is going to happen. I think people will just wind up being separated because that just seems to be the thing that people are doing now. Do you think she's going to be afforded those same luxuries if she gets a divorce? Yeah, she might get a little bit of popularity for a time, especially if she starts a podcast. But be honest, no, because she's no longer attached, she's going to get the cold shoulder, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Or do you think she's going to, because some people believe if she gets a divorce, she'll, as Blind has said earlier, he said she'll be rich by then.
What?
I don't think she will.
Oh no, she'll be. Oh, at the time of the divorce, she will be very rich.
She will absolutely be rich. Well, she will never get the notoriety she wants because look, the only reason we know about her is because she is Steph Curry's wife. She hasn't done anything that would make us want to follow her post Steph's career.
I agree with B-Baller.
As long as he's relevant, she's relevant, and she ought to just accept this. Because right now, this show she's on right now means nothing if she's not with Steph. If they were divorced right now, nobody would be caring a lick about this.
I agree with B-Baller. She definitely will have money, but that's not the part that's important to her. And that's what OG and I were talking about earlier. That's not the part that's important. It's the status, the fame.
Well, so right now, I agree with you. She's looking for status and fame. But the question, I agree with people. I was trying to say that she's already rich, and she would never be poor from this moment on. She will be rich unless she just squanders or what she takes from Steph. But the notoriety, the fame, she will only get that through Steph. Matter of fact, what's her maiden name?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Point taken.
Never knew. Never knew. Not at
all.
Ain't
lying, shit. Nobody know about the name.
We didn't know her till she became.
Chad, do us a favor. Do us a favor, Chad. Can anyone find out what Aisha's maiden name is?
Matter. The point is, whether we can find out or not what it is, we only know her till she became Steph Curry. That's the only that's how we know her. And then if she divorced Steph, only way we're gonna know about her then because she's the woman that divorced Steph. The guy who probably would be a billionaire two times over by that time. By the time she divorces him.
So she's rich and she's looking for enrichment, and she ain't gonna get it married to him. But the sad thing is, even if they were to go divorce, she's not going to get it because I don't know. You said that she was an actress before this?
No, she wanted to be an actress.
Oh, so I think that's what it is. She's yes, sir.
B-Baller, everything attached to her is what she wants to do.
Yeah, and she probably
could have been. Think about it. She had the man. She has the man money. I was about to say had, but she has the man's money. She could have become an actress. Instead, she leaned into food. And even with the popularity that came along with food, she still couldn't pivot over to being an actress. She still did not. Even when she got labeled to be the picture of a good wife, that could have leaned her over into being an actress.
Is it only about being an actress? Because she could have, like you said, I think you said something about the Martha Stewart thing. She could have leaned into that and became. I
hear you, but this is something that and then let me know if you agree with this, because this is something that OG and I talked about earlier. From the door, she only saw Steph as possibly being what he aspired to, which was going to be a coach. She thought that she was going to be the one skyrocketing above him, being boss babe shit. She never really thought that he would be this, quote, multi-millionaire, highest of the league ball player. She never saw him as that. The money problem is not it. Is that she always thought she would be above him. This is in the early parts of their years before he made it.
Are you sure it wasn't that she just thought she would be more than what
Nope.
she is,
Her
and
words.
not so much above
Her
him?
words.
Above him?
Her word. She thought.
Her word.
Yes, that was her word. She thought she would be better. She's not better than, but she always thought she would be the one who basically would be the one taking care of them. She would be the boss babe. That's what she said.
This poor bitch. She just need to just
She
get
said,
out. This poor child. I'm sorry, because I mean, who says that? Who says I thought I would be above him? And let me just say this: I didn't know that he wanted to be a coach. And he
Yeah,
didn't
she
want
said when
to.
they met up, he wanted to be a coach. He wanted to be a
That's
coach.
crazy.
And that's why I ended that part with OG saying he still can be a coach. He can be a head coach in the fucking league.
Yeah, I think she's a little jealous that of the serendipity that came in Steph's life. He wanted to be a coach. He became the best shooter of all time. He could still be a coach, and she's struggling just to get. Yeah, she's just a little bit. If and she needs to stay off these talk shows and keep those thoughts in her head and stop saying them out loud, because it ain't gonna end well for her if she keeps doing this. Just keep it to yourself. She's not built to be the ball player's wife. She's not built for it.
Oh no, she
Big
she has
baller,
no
she
choice.
no, she actually
built for it
no,
already.
big baller, no, big baller, she's built for it. She is a modern day
She
ball
is a
player's
ball
wife.
player's wife. Yeah, she is. That's what I'm saying. She's built for it. She got the 4 kids. She's doing all the dumb shit. She's doing all the basketball wise bullshit right now.
Right. No, that part I understand. But most of the other basketball players' wives shut their mouths and do it. This bitch is always on a podcast or in front of somebody saying something she shouldn't say.
If
We
you
don't
heard
hear
her
that from
earlier,
all.
if you heard her earlier, she said there are other basketball wives, other wives. They have great businesses. They do all the shit in silence. And I was like, you could too.
She could too. That's what I'm saying. She's not built to be a basketball wife. Those other basketball wives do those things in silence. They're content with the fact that their husbands are great, have reached greatness, and that they can have whatever they want in life, and they don't, they're shielded from any kind of criticism. This one wants to be out in the open.
Let me ask you a question, baller.
I agree. Here we go. When fame means nothing. See, and this is the part this is the part I was saying earlier, and OG and I were talking about it. Is not the fact that she has fame now. It doesn't even matter to her. The problem is that the fame that she has now wasn't due to her. It was due to him.
Yeah.
Baller, let me ask you a question.
Yes, mm-hmm.
So other basketball wives keep their mouth quiet. She runs her mouth a lot. Does it make a difference if they all live in the same place or end up divorced? Because Scottie Pippen wife kept her mouth quiet. Michael Jordan wife kept her mouth quiet. But they all divorced. They all bitter women. They all got the money and ran.
Larsa Pippen did not keep her mouth shut.
What about
Doing
Sonya Curry? What about his mother?
During the marriage, though, I didn't hear anything about this during the marriage. After the marriage, yes.
Yeah, most of all her stuff came after the marriage after he played and he got all his money.
Yeah, you're right. After he already had retired. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's when they noise came out. So yeah. So what difference does it make if they stay quiet if they end up in the same place? Because what I'm starting to see is that a lot of these women are just, and I'm not hate to say this, make this a gender war, because I'm not trying to do that. It's not my intention, but I'm only just talking about what I'm seeing. Is that most of these women don't want to be wives. They just want the name wife or the wedding day. And because nobody wants to be. Matter of fact, if I ask you what is a groom, they'll say it's something perverted. It's an old man trying to make a little girl be what he wanted to be. No, a groom is somebody on the wedding day. That's how.
Yeah, if you said what's a groomer, they would say that, not a groom.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
but a husband who's called a groom still grooming. He's still grooming her. Still a groomer.
The term groom, the words groom and groomer, they're not the same.
Wow. It's okay. So what is a groomer? Somebody who's grooming, right?
Correct.
Okay. So if I'm a husband on the wedding day and my job is to groom her to be my wife.
I love how you're adding the extra. That's not what we said. That's not what we said.
No. I'm saying the duty of a groom is to groom her to be your wife during marriage. So if I say to a woman the word groom or groomer, no matter how you want, what suffix you want to put on the end of it, the concept still doesn't change.
You have to wait. First of all, you have to become the groom first. And then when she is
groom.
given over to you, you can become the groomer, not prior to.
I don't disagree with that, but I'm saying to you though, once a woman finds out that that is your job to groom her, guess what? She doesn't want to be. She doesn't want you. She doesn't want to be groomed.
No, that we agree on that part. That was
Yeah,
the whole.
that- that's-
That was the whole point of training mothers, fathers to train your daughters to become wife material, not wives because they're not married, but wife material.
Correct. Which is why I make my statement, because most of these women don't want to be wives. They don't want to be groomed. They want to come out and compete against you, rather than let you groom them to be. See, if she was smart, she would let Steph groom her to be what he needs to fit her. But she doesn't want that.
Sir. The issue with that, sir, is because, and you want to put it wherever you want. I've heard people say feminism. I've heard people say fear of the elder women or whatever. I heard of empowerment. I heard all the different shit. But the concept of a wife is not the same as it used to be, but the concept of a husband has remained the same.
Correct. Which is why I'm saying I think men today, and even men of my era too, I can't even say they men today, just men in general, don't we as men we set the actions and we set the course for us to get divorced.
What?
I gotta read. Wait, can you elaborate on that? I gotta think about that. I gotta think about it. You might have to give me a little bit more gems.
I agree. Just give me some perspective.
Give me
You
some
might be
gems.
right. I might have just overreacted.
Right going crazy with that.
I feel like that
I
flew
just
right over my head when you said it.
I might have overreacted. Just explain it to me a little bit more.
John.
So if you think about what's happening with what's Steph Curry's wife's name right now? What's her name? Ayesha Curry. Okay. Her concern right now is she said before, I get jealous because girls look at my husband, but guys won't look at me.
Yes.
And then she doesn't realize that she's embarrassing her husband when she says comments like this.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
Steph is working hard to keep her happy. And then she says this right here. Then she makes the comment, I never saw myself getting married. I never saw myself having kids. I never saw myself being a wife. Like, but you're saying this too. You're
way too far down the rabbit hole.
And then hold on. But I'm gonna bring it back. But then Steph, all he is doing with his fame, his fortune, and his talent and the gift, he's bending over backwards to give her what she wants. But at the same time, she's not appreciating him and who he is and what he does for her. So what I'm saying is, so when 5 years from now, whenever she does get any kind of fame, it's all because of work that he's done. He's her the platform, and when she gets the platform, the recognition, she won't be able to handle it. What she's going to do?
You won't get nothing.
divorce.
What? No.
Can I say something that's gonna be really weird? It just hit me because I was just thinking about it real quick because I was like, I wonder what the women might say about this, but it just hit me real quick because you said she doesn't appreciate what he does for her. What if? Not saying it is, not changing the narrative, but I'm asking a hypothetical. What if she does appreciate what he's done for her in terms of the support, in terms of the money, in terms of the opportunity, but she just doesn't respect? Because you can be appreciative of all the stuff that comes to you. That doesn't mean you need to respect how it came to you.
Okay, so I'm going to honestly say that, from my opinion, I think respect and appreciate kind of go hand in hand, but I could be wrong. But I see if you respect me, you're going to appreciate what I'm doing for you. But I could be wrong when I say that.
I don't see that.
You could educate me. No, I'm saying you could educate me.
People can be appreciative of having a job so that they don't be the person that's actually sitting there starving and wondering where the next paycheck is. That doesn't mean they respect their job.
And does she do either of them, though? Does she either respect or appreciate him? I doesn't feel like she respects him because
we're going based off of not only what she says, but also how she moves.
Right.
And
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't appreciate him or respect him with the way she's handling herself.
I don't think she does either. I was only trying to answer the question that Reza was asking,
yeah,
though.
but that I agree with you too, by the way. But in her mind, maybe she feels as though maybe we don't know. That's what I'm trying to create the caveat because there are people who think in these fashions because they like to break up everything into segments in their mind. So maybe she even loves the man. Maybe she's appreciative of everything he done to get everything in, but she doesn't respect him because, and I'll even say this a little bit, maybe it's a little bit of self-hating there, not race, but she is self-hating on the fact that she doesn't respect the fact that he's the one that brings this in and not her.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and answer your question the way I really want to answer it.
Go ahead.
I don't think she love, respect, or even know what love and respect is, or appreciate.
I can't say that as long as they've been together. I'm not gonna say that. It may not.
No.
It may not be the way that you would interpret to be love, because everybody's got it differently. But I won't take that away from her. But like I said, it's a matter of respect or whatever. But I won't. I'm not going to say whether she loves him or not based on only what our worldview or what our perception, not worldview, but our perception of what it is.
The only way I can say what I say, I have to look at it through my worldview. I have to judge her based on how I see the world, and how I see the world. And she's in this world, and I'm judging through my worldview. That's why I said the way I said it. I don't think she love, respect him, because I think any woman that treats her man this way is, to me, through my worldview, she's not showing love or respect. No woman should go on a panel as many times as she has. She is Jada Pickett the second.
Exactly. Oh my God, absolutely. You have here's the similarity between the two of them. They have husbands that are at the peak of their career, top of the world, probably considered one of the best at what they do, and here they are going out there making it about themselves and making themselves their husbands look terrible in the process. That is why you got to ask yourself, does she really respect or appreciate him? Appreciate. Because you have a husband that is considered the best shooter in the world, in the history of the game. Like, you know how hard it is to be just a decent basketball player, but to be considered the best shooter in the history of the game. And he's a good-looking guy, and he can have any woman he wants, and he chose you, and he gave you children, and he's been respectful. As far as I've seen on television, the man has done everything right. So if a company comes to you and says,
it's true, he's got wife goggles for sure. But
I respect that.
She's not a bad woman at all. She's got wife goggles, and quite frankly, let's look at it this way. If you have a good-looking wife, you're probably not going to go out of your way to go looking at too many other chicks because you're like, I got a bad one already. At least to me.
So the crazy part. Perfect. Go ahead.
No, you got to go ahead. You go.
So to me, because of what you just said, he's got wife goggles. I mean, you know how hard that is to have a guy have wife goggles and just commit to you. She's got that. Yeah, she's got that. So this could have ended up very, very different and advantageous to her. And you just watch her muff this up, which you've never seen. Like, you've seen other basketball wives deal with their husbands, and their husband be out there doing God knows what. They don't know. And we would all accept that. She's got a real one here who's giving her beautiful children.
John the Baptist, before you go, I want to explain this to the women in case they don't know what it is. Because in case you don't know what wife goggles are. Wife goggles are when you get your woman, especially when you get her good and early with you, and over time, despite the fact that you two are still growing together, you still can see her the way you got her as this young, bubbly, whatever. How you met each other is how you still see her, despite the fact that you're older now.
It's a beautiful and powerful thing to have. Absolutely.
You still see that he still sees you as that person that he first met. That's something that's dying. It's damn near in the grave already. That's what wife goggles are.
She is a modern woman.
Yeah.
She needs to be at the peak. She needs to be a pioneer. You can just see that's what she's doing. She's kicking out of it, dude. She's fighting out of a good situation. I say let it happen. I don't care at this point because I have never seen somebody fumble it like what she's doing.
I gotta make a point and ask a question. The point I want to make is he most definitely does have wife goggles, because I thought she was attractive when they first got together, but the more and more I hear her talk, she becomes less attractive to me. I swear she looks ugly to me now.
Mute John right now. Mute him.
Yeah, you know why, John? You got that fucking
Drop him.
He likes him to just be seen and not heard. That's why.
No, but it's not. No. It's not. It's like it's not that her physical attraction is not there. It's just that the way she talks, the way she embarrasses her husband. It's. I don't mind if she can talk, right? I'm not saying a woman can't talk in marriage. A wife can't talk in marriage. But why are you so dead set on embarrassing your husband? To me, that makes her look. If she's a 10 in physical looks, by the time she get through running her mouth, she's dropping herself down to a 6. To me, that your beauty just can't be outward. It has to also match your inward, and her inward seems to be ugly, and it's starting to make her look ugly to me. That's just my opinion.
So you know what it is? Your idea of what a traditional wife and what we know as a traditional wife, that one that just sticks by their husband, that supports them, that sits in the background, that takes care of the kids, that it doesn't matter what they are. That I mean, and she has everything she possibly wants and more. I've never known anybody else's wife to have some station come up to them and say, "We'll give you a TV show." Like that, she has everything she wants. To her, that is the look of the old way of a woman, and she doesn't want to be that. She wants to be just like you see all these girls on OnlyFans going out here doing things new, getting a bag. She needs to go out there and she needs to get out there and do something new to define herself as a new wife.
I agree.
Let her go.
She wants to be worshipped.
So my question is then, I'm gonna get everybody's review on answer this question. Just give me a quick answer if you can. Is she a modern woman?
Absolutely. She's a modern woman. She is what's going to be the default, the downfall of what NBA wives are. And NBA wives aren't really looked at as kindly right now, but at least we don't focus on them much because we're focusing on their husband.
Okay, Resla.
Okay. You're asking if she's a modern woman?
Yes.
I mean, these are modern times. Good luck on you finding traditional women.
Good
luck.
OG.
I mean, keep in mind, even what you get can be transformed through exposure.
Okay.
I mean, because here's the thing about the idea of even having to turn around and say modern woman or traditional woman is all a span of time. Times are different. Women are been different.
That's why I didn't want you to talk long. I knew you was gonna do what you just did. Anyway, OG.
Ask the question again,
Again, I'm sorry I don't have a time capsule for you, sir.
No, I know, but you know what you just did though. But I'm gonna let you ride.
I made sense.
No, I got you. You did. I'm gonna give it to you.
It makes sense. That's not even a matter. It's not even a matter of it's okay or I like it. But in order to be able to combat something or to be able to get what you want, you have to understand what you're dealing with first. And dealing with it doesn't mean just complaining about it. It's having methods and strategies to get what you want. And I don't think a lot of people do that. Instead, what they do is they just complain about how things were rather than trying to get what they want.
Go ahead, OG.
Oh, Sean, I want him to ask the question again, make sure I heard him right.
Would you consider her a modern woman? Modern woman.
Who, Aisha?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So earlier when I said that my review through traditional, right? But Resla already answered the question already. How can we judge someone modern and not compare them to something that's traditional? And because Resla, you said earlier that's just when I said traditional. What then you begin to question me what is traditional, right? And I had to explain through my worldview. So and I almost bring the same argument when B-Baller said modern, like modern, she's a modern woman, which made me think about this. If we consider her to be modern, we got to compare her to something that's traditional, right?
No, modern. You just really have to fall to what's currently happening. Yes, so yes, you have to compare her to what happened before, but even traditional women, if you want to put it in the sense, they had to be compared to something else.
So
We're really
here's
talking about time.
you do have to compare them to something else. So when I said
Correct.
she's a modern, she's the modern. I don't even mean modern in the way of how she is as a wife. I'm saying she's modern how it pertains to the modern. I mean to the basketball wife, because most basketball wives don't behave the way she does. They're quiet. They're in the background. She has become some kind of she's trying to chart new territory with the way a basketball wife acts. Even his mom did her, his mom didn't do that. She was a basketball wife. She waited till, Dell was retired and they had a son who was the best basketball player in the world, and then they got divorced. I don't know what this woman is doing.
I mean, to me, she's still running her same course. Like I said, she's got a demon on her shoulder because the problem is not money. That's
But
not
was
it.
she like this when they first got married, or is this something that just recently came out?
Well, according to what she said earlier in this podcast, she's kind of always had this.
I think she was like this when they got married.
No, she wasn't. Or maybe she thought that way, but she wasn't. She didn't speak it.
But how her feelings were, and this is the problem that we have with a lot of people when we hear, and you can go to what all these different little podcasts happen, Joe Budden, whatever, podcast Fresh and Fit, whatever. The expectations that people set for themselves, they become very bitter when they don't meet those expectations. And from what she said, even early in their years, before the first kid was born, she had expectations, and she did not see this man, even though he blossomed in front of her fucking face. She's still like surprised because she's still expecting to be the seedling that she first ran into.
You know what's crazy, right? You know what's crazy? It's not like it took him a long time to blossom, right? This dude went to Davidson, and out of high school, Davidson. If you know anything about Davidson, it's a small college in North Carolina. It may be Division II, I think. It may be Division I. I don't think it's Division I. I forgot what division it is, but it's not a school that's on the map for basketball. He got drafted to the NBA, to the Golden State Warriors. And overnight, this dude became a success. So most women complain about their men taking 10, 15 years to blossom into where they're going to be. And then they still may leave them. But overnight, before this kid was 23 years old, he was in everybody's house, on everybody's TV station, on everybody's TV, watching this guy play basketball. So for him to watch him say blossom, it didn't take him a long time. He did it so fast. If she still saw herself competing with this dude who's already probably worth, I bet he's already a billionaire by now.
You say he did it so fast because you're looking from the outside in. She's from the inside looking out. To us, we like, because when you've gotten to know him, he was already up and coming. He was big. He was already his name. She saw him, by the way, when he was, quote, little or nothing, whatever way you want to put it. When you know what? She did what traditional women used to do. She saw his potential, but didn't think that he can go beyond it, because she limited his potential to only being what he only saw himself at the time, which was a coach.
This is crazy though, because if you saw him at Davidson,
see,
as a kid,
she saw him before Davidson though.
I'm not sure she did. When did they start dating? When did they start dating?
She saw him with his only aspirations, and I'm going to keep repeating because she said herself. She saw him when his only aspirations was just being a coach, not a player, a coach. She is still dumbfounded that he not only became a player, but the highest scoring person in the league doing his shit today. She's still dumbfounded because what she said was that she saw him being I wish I can go back to where it was exactly, but she said he's gonna be a coach. I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna be the one taking care of shit. I'm gonna be the boss, babe. I'm gonna be the one on top.
Yeah,
she didn't believe that. We all know she didn't believe that.
No, bro, she literally said that. That's what I argued.
I know she said it, but she didn't believe it.
That don't make sense. I was like, that's kind of weird that you will be competing with your husband.
Or that you would only want to sit there and say that, like,
y'all, hold on.
A basketball coach is insane to say.
Hold on. That's crazy, because y'all just said when I was she a modern day woman. Y'all said all three. Y'all said yes. And then so it came. So it can't be insane to y'all that she thought this way.
No, it is.
It is. It's insane what she's doing now. She's been
Did-
in the league for
did-
16 years.
I'm not surprised she thought that way. I'm surprised she's still thinking that way when all this shit is right in front of her face.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
with 4 kids and everything, she's still thinking this. This is what I'm surprised about.
I don't think she thought it before. I don't think of anybody that knows their husband loves basketball that sits there and goes, I thought he was just going to be a basketball coach.
According to John, she didn't see herself getting married to what I didn't see that part. But according to what John said, she didn't see herself getting married. She didn't see herself having kids. Heifer, you are 4 years down. You have 4 kids down the line, and you're saying this?
Yeah. So
when were you going to wake up?
That's what I think it is. I think she woke up. Look, he's been in the year. He's been in the league for 16 years. I think 15. What is it?
I don't know.
He's been there for a little bit. He's been there for a little bit. I can't tell you how. I don't know. I don't think he's been.
He came in 2009, 2010. So what is that?
Okay, yeah. 15,
16 years.
We didn't hear
of her until the last
3 if she had a good wrestler, she'd be straight. She'd be straight right now.
So to your credit, Resla, they met at 15 when Steph was 15 and she was 14.
Yeah, okay.
So they have known each other for a long time.
Yeah, they got married in their early 20s. That I know. She said.
So she's known him. She's known when he was pursuing basketball. And let me just say this: I find it crazy to think that a woman who has dated him for as long as he did, as he's on the cusp of becoming going into the NBA, to sit there and say that you only thought he was going to be a basketball coach. But even then, he's been in the league for 16 years. You've been what I consider a good wife for about 13, because we haven't even heard a word from this broad until like the last 3. What was happening in the other 13 or 12 years? She was being a good wife. I think right now she's tired of it. I think she probably thought it would teeter off, and then now they could be more on the same level. But there's no way this broad thought that she was going to be better than the greatest shooter in all time. Like, you didn't see that when you were dating him, that he was one of the greatest ever.
Even if she didn't see him being,
and as you saw, hold on, and as you saw that, as you see him shooting that shot and dropping it like it's nothing, you thought he was going to be a coach. Stop it. She's just saying this stuff.
Even if she, hold on. But B-baller, think about this though. Let's say all she did was see him as a coach, right? His father is Dale. No.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take her,
You're right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take her words. Even if she saw him as a coach, his father is Dale Curry, one of the greatest 3-point shooters of, well, I ain't gonna say all time because
well. I mean, okay, we got it. But I know you're gonna make your point on this. I just want to put this out there because this is the shit that I hear a lot of you ladies do. Well, my mom got married. That doesn't guarantee that you got the skills. So that just because his father,
it's not. I'm not saying you'll make it as a player. What I'm saying though is, if you understand what kind of father Dale Curry was, this dude literally would take his sons to the YMCA. They play against kids. They play against adults who was way older than him. I actually played against Steph Curry when he was in high school. His father would be on the sideline watching him, teaching him, showing him how to play basketball, calling him to the side after the games, talking to him. And so if you understand even if he wanted to be a coach, if you saw how his father interacted with him, I wouldn't even piss on him being a coach in his career, thinking that he's gonna be some easy high school coach. I would be thinking like, his dad got connected to the NBA. He might be a coach in the NBA if he doesn't become a player.
Yes. True. Look, we've watched LeVar Ball raise a stud or 2 considered studs at the time.
3, nigga. 3. Don't get my nigga.
No, you better stop. Yeah. You better stop. There's only 2 of them.
Start that hate. Don't you start that hate today, bro.
There's only 2 of them. Who's the third one?
Don't you start that?
They got another one waiting.
Yeah. What you mean? They got
say
Jello.
Say Jello, and I'll
Jello, sir. Nigga, Jello. Nigga, he made it, bro. He was on contract. Bro, people act like that shit is so he didn't make it. He didn't make it. He shouldn't have made it. So you mean to tell me right now? So you mean to tell me right now that I can't go look up in NBA history that the nigga didn't play for no NBA team?
Who else made it? You know who else made it? Bronny.
Master
He deserved it.
Master P made it too.
Oh, Master P per ball though.
Fuck out of here.
Okay, but wait a minute. But Master P did the same thing that the rest of them niggas did. It's people that get 10-day contracts, 15.
No.
Matter of fact, it's some people that came in and played a half a season for some people. So, bro, we ain't gonna sit here and talk about my nigga Jello like that.
Jello is looking at. I don't know what relationship you got with Jello. I don't know why you got like him now.
But B-Baller, hold on. You know what? You can't even worry about B-Baller. You can't even worry about B-Baller because B-Baller think Kobe one of the greatest Lakers of all time. So you can't
let it go, John. Focus.
Yeah, don't worry about what B-Baller thinks about Jello. Jello made it to the league. That dude. Yes. You got to think about who his father is, right? Think about the dream that his father had to get all three of his sons to the NBA. Two of his sons had a decent career. In the NBA. One son made it to the NBA. Just made it to the NBA. Just for the father alone, just to be Lamar Ball, to get three of his sons, who was a nobody in sports, got three of his sons to the league. And then you look at what Dale Curry. And then look what Dale Curry did. I'm telling you, it's like no. When you got active men who are active fathers, you can't
look at Rick Brunson. Look at what Rick Brunson did with his son.
You out again.
But my point, you better stop, man. So look at what, like, if your dad played in the NBA, and even LeVar Ball didn't play in the NBA, right? But if your dad is known in some way, shape, or form for being a professional, a semi, or whatever basketball player, and he's coaching these kids from young up. For the audacity for her to even say that on the podcast that she thought he was going to be just a coach, I think she's just saying that because nobody in their right mind would see Del Curry having his son out there, teaching his son to play ball, having his son go out there and play against grown-ass men, and think that he was just going to be a coach in any league. That is not something that you would think. So I think her saying it is just her, pandering to the woman crowd that she goes to on these shows. I don't believe it. I don't believe a lot of the shit I hear on the internet. I don't believe what she's saying. I think she's just saying to curry, no pun intended, curry favor with a lot of these women out here on these podcasts. She didn't believe that. She didn't believe that. She might have thought his career would end a little bit early, like he wouldn't go 16 years and become one of the greatest NBA shooters in all time. That could be something that she thought. She probably thought his career would have been. It is wrong, but I mean that's usually what that tends to happen, where you have a great career and then it teeters off.
But that goes back to that what me and Resla was talking about. Why are you even thinking like that? Where's the positivity in your husband? You know what I mean? You compete.
I mean, he's right.
On your husband downfall. That's crazy.
He's right. I mean, OG, what's the thing that we hear all the time? Like women want men that other women want, but they want to be the ones that conquered. You say, Aisha, you're saying your man be on tour and everything, and these other heifers want him, but he don't do nothing with them because he only wants you. You know how often we hear this bullshit, and yet you're still mad because you want these in your DM?
Crazy,
yeah, that statement was wild. That was wild.
Y'all keep killing me. Hold on. I can't keep letting y'all do this. I'm sorry. Each one of you guys said this. Y'all see her as a modern woman, so you cannot be amazed or surprised or that she's doing what she's doing. That's all these modern women. That's all they do. They compete with their men.
I'll put it this way, John. She pretended to be a traditional woman for so long. She was quiet in the background. She raised kids. She was freaking a housewife. She loved to cook. I won't even say all pretend. Of those things.
I won't even say pretend, B-Baller.
So you're going to say she was?
No. I'm not even going to say pretend. The problem that we have today is that even those who are raised to be traditional women, anyone can fall to influence. No one stays the same thing forever.
I don't think, but to your point, Resla, I don't think. I'm gonna say 80% of these women.
You can't say that we don't think that she was because she was doing the role.
She was playing the role. Yeah.
You never heard of chameleons?
Wait, well, I'm sorry, because we do this even when we talk about the formation of dating. No one can be a fucking chameleon for almost. I'm gonna
tell you why. For my
you know what? Before you tell me why I'm wrong, you probably gonna bring scripture. What's up, John? Yo, what's up, my guy?
Hey, what's up, man? Oh shit, that's that boy John Goat. I know I heard that nigga, but I had to put my blood down, nigga. Wait a minute, what's good?
Yeah, John. I've been looking at John lately. John been going off on some people.
Yeah, that nigga been cutting up over there, boy.
I gotta get their ass. You know what I mean? I gotta get in their ass.
We got one though. We got one.
He been putting foot on next, man. I'm like,
He been putting belt in the ass.
Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have to get him though. I'm gonna have to get him. The fucking nigga Izzy Bands. I ain't gonna be talking about that.
That not my boy Izzy
He a dumb nigga, man. He real dumb nigga, man. I ain't know how dumb he was. I knew he dumb. But I let this shit slide. You know what I'm saying?
nah, fuck that. Don't let it slide.
Hey, man, I was up on a hood. Oh man, that nigga said
shit.
This fuck nigga said he said, and I let it slide. I ain't even saying I ain't even embarrassed him. But I think it really highlights like blacks can get up on YouTube and put on a veneer of like intelligence. The rest of their life doesn't really reflect that. But they be talking and it sound good. You ain't really paying much attention. You half-ass listening at work or whatever. He said a couple of things. It's funny, but if you really listen closely, he ain't all that bright. And he said some word tonight, and I ain't even pointing out. I caught it though. I ain't said shit because the rest of his shit he be saying dumber than what he said. He said the word epitome. I said what? I ain't saying nothing. Other people in the chat called it Angry Snowman called it. He said epitome. You know what he's trying to say?
Epitaph.
Epitome.
Oh shit! Damn, even worse. Damn.
Wow. I say epitome. Like two different words. Epitome. And I think it really highlight, man, wrestling. I listen to you. I can tell you're an intelligent guy just by listening to you. I never thought that way about Izzy.
Wow.
And
I got nothing to say on that.
I don't want you to say nothing. This is my fight.
Guy, man. What we doing?
I don't want you to say nothing about that nigga. I say it.
Go
intelligent. That fuck nigga came up on my panel one day, and I asked him a question. He knew what the answer was when I said it. I got the clip of it. And that really showed you again, blacks live a lie. They know the truth, but they will not say it. And I asked him, I said, well, nigga, where was Trayvon Martin daddy the night he was killed? He knew the answer. But he put out into the ether a motherfucking lie. I got a clip of the shit. I was laughing like, nigga, you really gonna sit here and tell me a lie? He said, I know the real answer, but I don't want to say it. So I'm gonna tell you, it's what he said. So I tell you a lie. I'll tell you the lie version, the official narrative version.
That is a lot of people, especially in a lot of spaces. A lot of people will give you the lie. They don't want to say whatever.
A lot of niggas just say, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of
they just want to say he dumb. See, they want to say he dumb. Because the smart nigga will say, I don't know. They'd have nuanced the truth. They would have had an answer. They wouldn't have had them back into a corner. I live in Washington, D.C., where niggas make their living with their mouth. You live in New York, a lot of niggas up there make their living with their mouth. I live in New York part-time. Resla, you understand what I'm saying? This nigga able to talk down to dumb niggas with his mouth. He got a slick little tongue on to dumbass niggas. But he ran into a fucking buzzsaw when he fuck around coming with me with that bullshit. And I'm gonna see if that nigga gonna put his money where his mouth is. Cause I'm gonna start tightening the screws up on these black ass tenants of mine. And see if he gonna come on here and fucking tell the truth once. Share that fucking veneer these blacks got out here on the YouTube. And keep punishing these blacks until he come tell the fucking truth. See how much he love his brothers and sisters. I am the nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need that great.
John Mathis, hopefully you didn't lose your point. I wanted to hear what you were gonna say.
That's been gone. I had left a long time ago. I'm 51 years old. Holding memories like trying to hold water in your hand, bro. That thing gone.
Trying to hold your bladder. It's like trying to hold your bladder over there, John the Baptist. I got you.
Say what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
What did you say? Oh, you forgot. You forgot just that fast.
Holding the thoughts. I said holding the thoughts like trying to hold your bladder.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ain't gonna be good.
My bad.
It depends.
Oh, stop. So yeah, back to what we talking about.
Sorry about that, man. I can't
Y'all
get a little hot. I'm sorry about that.
Y'all didn't catch that.
Oh, we did. We letting it go. Was it?
So the point I was trying to make with you, John, that you John the Baptist, that you were going to say prior to is that we were talking about how traditional women, even though they are traditional, doesn't mean that they stay traditional. Anyone can change over time, especially due to influence. And then you were saying something about 80%, and then it didn't get far from there. That's what that's.
You were trying to make the point that where we would still believe in modern women wouldn't act this way. Why would you say that? That's the part I was trying to get. Why would you bring that up?
Yeah, because
Another
I think.
love ticket. Oh.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John. Don't lose it.
What the hell is going on?
Do.
So nigga Tom over there making
Don't
noise.
Your head. Go ahead and say your point.
I didn't know I was back. I didn't know y'all brought me up.
Keep going, John. Keep going, John.
Yeah.
John.
So these women, there you go. Hey, now you still talking? I don't need you. Don't do all that.
Nigga,
Yeah.
talk.
So a lot of these women, they are married, right? And they're pretending to be traditional women. I don't even think they pretended to be pretended. I think they were trained to be this way. I think women who go to church have been trained to do this. Women who are raised by women have been trained to do this. I think society has trained women to do this, to pretend to be what looks like submission, but it's not even submission. And I know it happens because I've seen it happen in the church. I know it happens because of the church, but they train women in church to be powerful, and the church revolves around everything they do. And so therefore they're trained not to respect men. But even in church, when you see a woman who seems to be a submissive wife, trust me, she's not. Because
John,
there's nothing.
She was respectful for the longest.
No. I'm telling you. I see these women all the time in church. They put on a show. They put their dress on. They put their makeup on. They put
in church. What are we talking about here?
They put their dress on.
You can't pretend for that long.
Now you're talking about. Keep in mind, she only started saying this dumb, reckless shit for the past few years. I want to say three years. Now you're gonna take that from she was chameleon all those years beforehand until the last 3 years. Like, come on, sir.
No. When whoever said the last 3 years
to be a chameleon.
When y'all said the last 3 years, I would disagree with y'all when y'all said that. I don't think it's been the last 3 years. I think it's been the last 3 years since she went public with it. I can promise you, the woman who acts like this has been giving step problems the whole time they've been married.
We don't know that though, so you can assume that we don't know that because you know what? Hold on. Steph has never made that. He has never made that. He has never shown that. And like Resla said, he's had the wife goggles on. He has treated this as if like they were married. He treated this as if it was still puppy love with them. And all we can go by is what we see. You can't listen. I'm not gonna believe what Aisha Curry says, and I can't. And all with all due respect, I can't go by what you think is happening in the background. We can only go by what we see. And from what we saw, Steph was doing his thing, and she was doing what she was doing. And it was working for everyone involved. It was working for the viewer. They saw it. For everybody saw that there was a happy family there. And now, similar to the whole Jada Pinkett Smith thing, you just have one person that's just looking to blow it up for no damn reason whatsoever. She ain't got no reason to do this.
So
even to the point that's been made by so many people, even in these quote YouTube feeds or whatever. No one can be a chameleon for over double
that
double
long.
digits.
No, sir.
Nobody
So
can.
I don't hold on.
Nobody
This is the problem of the conversation though.
Well,
Y'all think
part of the conversation, John, is that you said after B-Baller made his point, you said, I agree. But prior to that, you said, no, you know this because of church.
No, okay. So what I'm saying, I'm agreeing. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said I agree with B-Baller. Maybe I spoke too soon.
You did.
Maybe
Which is why I'm happy that you agree with B-Baller.
Okay. So
what are y'all talking about? Women? Are y'all talking about women?
No, we were talking about this whole big thing that happened with Aisha Curry.
Yeah, that's a women related topic. Was she talking about she was regretting feeling like she was missing out on some shit? I think I saw a headlines.
Yeah, something like that. So she gets on she got on there and she was talking about how she always thought that Steph was going to be a coach instead of the greatest shooter in the world.
So this is why I'm not contradicting myself though, because I know that she was a modern woman from the time they got married. Because look how she said what she felt about him when they first got married. She felt like she was gonna be the breadwinner. She felt like she was gonna be the boss. She felt like she's gonna be one provide for them. This tells me all along what she thought. That it's more like what I'm saying than what you guys are saying.
Oh, I get it, John.
You're going by what she's saying, John.
I get
but
it.
not what she did.
Ho.
John, are you saying that because she's not traditional, she can't be great? She has to always be behind the man.
No, what I'm saying is it don't even matter what I say, right? It only matter what she says.
No, it don't matter. Okay.
Nope. Stop. Don't do this. It doesn't matter. I have my opinion, and B-Baller, you're right. My opinion doesn't matter no more than your opinion matter. So YouTube shouldn't have nothing to say because all this is just YouTube, and we just saying what we think happened. So if that's all we're doing, nothing you say.
I think, but as it relates to like regular men like us.
Mute up, Tom.
Tom, we hear your game.
Tom, mute up.
I got him. Don't worry about him. Yeah,
but as it relates to regular men like us.
So everything we saying on YouTube doesn't matter. Now it only matters what she says right now. And what she says is, I always felt like he was beneath me. I always felt like I was gonna do greater than him. Now, so what we say don't matter. What she said matters.
Okay, so John.
But as it relates to us though, right? Like the way I look at it is like, and someone else said this. I can't remember who said it. Damn, I wanted. Oh, I know who said it. You guys ever heard of Andrew Anglin?
No,
it's not ringing a bell.
He's kind of like persona non grata all over the internet. He can't get a domain registered. But anyway, so I was reading an article from him one time. He said, "Man, some of the greatest men in the world can't keep their women. Kanye, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. Well, I don't know if Steve Jobs' woman.
Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, like they all can't keep him.
Right. And I've never really put a lot of emphasis in keeping a woman, to be honest with you. Kept the women that I wanted to keep around, and the ones that didn't want to keep around, well, hell, they left for better pastures. And I think, I think men put too much emphasis on it because even my lowest tenants get women. Niggas don't have no money, get women. If they, keep themselves, in shape, stuff like that. Some of them don't even have to be in shape, just make money. And so I think men put too much emphasis on that. I never even talk about it on my channel. Never. Shit never comes up. That's my thoughts on it.
So we got Conshon in the building. He turned around and gave the $13.99 and said, "John, so old." I think he spoke about John the Baptist. He has to pee 5 times a night and get up for 2 of them, which means you piss on yourself, sir.
John, don't let him do that, man.
We may all get that, John. Hopefully.
He must be talking about the other John. I know he's talking about me.
No,
I know he can't be talking about me.
So I'm gonna agree with what Resla said. I don't think you can put on that type of facade for as long as she has. I think what she was a traditional woman. I think What happened was she allowed things around her to influence her
Exposure.
and change her how she thinks of things.
See,
hold on, Resla. You know what, B Baller?
Yes, sir.
Like you said, I don't care what you think.
That's a fact. Okay.
I only care what she said.
She's gonna say anything. She's on a podcast for women. She's gonna say anything that appeases to.
Okay, so she can't lie to us. No, she can lie.
She is lying to us.
No one ever said she couldn't.
She is lying to us when she says that.
I said that back. I said that backwards. What you want me to believe is you want me to believe what you said over what she said.
Yes, because her actions were different.
No, they're not different. How long have they been married? 16 years? How long have they been married?
I don't know how long they've been married. I know how long he's been playing.
Okay, if for as long as they've been married, and while she was dating him and married him and decided to marry him, she said what she thought then. She thought she would be better than him. She thought that she would be the boss babe. She thought that she would be taking care of the family.
Around
That's
15.
what she thought that.
When his father was an NBA player and the best shooter at the time.
Yes. She thought that.
You believe her when she says that?
Well, I mean,
hold on. You just told me that what I think is irrelevant.
Well. I like the thing you said. I'm gonna go with both of you guys, right? So, do we judge people based on their thinking or their actions?
Their actions.
And her words are matching her action. Her words are matching her action. Yes.
No. Well, wait, and I love the fact you said that. So, when did her words start matching her action?
I can answer that question.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's the point that's very important.
You kind of saw it though, wrestling. Honestly, with her, she kept opening up businesses and shit like that. Businesses that wouldn't even add a fraction to the household income. Restaurants and shit. It didn't work, right? Remember, they didn't work. And you can kind of see that she had some aspirations outside of being just that mother-wife type role.
She said that. She stated that.
Oh, she did say it too, yeah. But her actions, you asked about actions, pursuing these low, restaurants don't make a lot of money, right? The effort that she had to put into it relative to how much money her husband made wouldn't even be worth it.
Which is why I said the thing that she's aiming for has nothing to do with money. It's all about attention. Because
I think she wanted to be like to prove her own mettle.
Yeah, thank you. But she doesn't want her success to be from him. She doesn't want the attention. She doesn't want the fact of being noticed to be from him.
This is crazy.
She wants to know.
This is crazy.
John, here's why we say that, because she had the opportunities. They came to her.
I don't care. I don't care why y'all are saying what you're saying. This is what's crazy though. Y'all literally saying that this woman is a modern woman. And I'm not even gonna argue with you guys. You're right on that.
I'm not saying that.
Wow. No, not you, John. Not you. I'm saying B Baller, OG, and Resla said this woman was a modern woman. I agree with
the first person who said it, but go ahead.
And I agree with all of you guys when you said it. And you all gave great points why she's a modern woman. Then she proved to you she was a modern woman when she first got married to him and she thought my career out. She said to you, I thought I'd be better than him. And then John gave us more examples. I don't care. I don't care what. I don't care why.
According to you, in your traditional sense, women really didn't make a lot of money and do shit anyway because they were sitting at home. So,
Resla. Okay, so I'm gonna answer your question. Resla. Because in her mind, when he said I'm gonna be a coach, she thought she was probably thinking some junior high school coach. Cool, gotcha. That's my logic behind that. But now. Then John gave us some more examples of her having more businesses that failed at it and still having this thought that she want to be better than her husband. Now, cool. But all I'm saying to you is, and B-Baller told me directly, well, John, we don't really matter what you think.
Stop putting me in it. Why you keep putting me in the middle of this?
Because you said it. You said it, B-Baller.
Okay.
And then so I took hold on. Let me lay my plane. Let me lay my plane. It won't take long. I'm almost done. I'm saying the same thing I said a few minutes ago. So I think
he's a truck driver. He has problems landing planes. Go for it.
got a
either
problem
way,
with
though.
points.
Don't make me forget what I'm about to say. Don't make me forget. Stop. After all that, you said don't care what you say, John. The only way you don't know. It's just YouTube. You're right. All of YouTube got to shut up. They got to listen to what she says now. She told us I'm better than my husband.
Okay, you finish?
She didn't say well, first of all, she didn't say she's better than her husband. She said she always thought she was better than her husband.
Right. And let me ask you a question. What kind of modern woman knows dates a man that's about to go in the NBA and assumes a traditional role for 10 plus years? What kind of a modern woman would do that?
Well, they were
traditional
together in
woman.
high school, so that's
right. And so that was a traditional relationship they had.
But you can't say he was about to be in the NBA, considering she didn't know when they were in fucking high school.
Exactly. She said his highest aspirations, I'm going to say this again, his highest aspiration, according to her, was to become a coach.
Y'all gonna get off John the Baptist. Y'all know he's slow.
I don't know how often I'm going to have to keep repeating this. According to what she said, his highest aspiration is to become a coach. It so happened that when he got to college, because again, a lot of us keep talking about the fact after we've gotten to know who the fuck he is. We're talking about pre that, not post, pre.
Okay.
What she saw coming up, and I heard even John was about, well, no, it was early. No. Then he found out himself. Oh, yeah, they started dating when they were like 15. So that means you got a whole lot more information on this man than whatever you're thinking.
Ooh.
Okay. So
like I said earlier.
I didn't know Steph said that. I didn't know Steph said that he only wanted to be a coach, because when I came to this conversation, you said that she said that was all he wanted to be. Like she put that on him, not something he said.
That when they met, when she was talking about their dreams and everything, his aspirations were to become a coach, not to go to the league, not to become a top shooter. No, so it's to be a coach.
Okay, so
and the point that I made with OG even earlier, I was like, I think that she is still dumbfounded that this man still surpassed her, because in her mind, when she said, okay, he wants to be a coach, well, I want to do this, I want to be I want to start my business, I want to become an actress, I want to be a boss babe, so I'm going to be the one supporting, I'm going to be the one on top. That's what she said.
We could have done all of that. I don't understand what her problem was.
I made those points, V-Ball. I made those points. The point is, all the way now, 2025, she is still fucking dumbfounded that she hasn't reached where she wanted to go. And this is what point I even made with OG. What job, what occupation will afford her the notoriety of thinking that she can surpass Steph Curry? He is in one of the top.
Resla, hold on. He want our attention. Can we look at what Tom is putting on his damn banner down there?
No, we can't. I'm gonna make my point. So he is in one of the top, not only most sought after, but most attention grabbing positions, being in sports. What fucking job would she be able to do outside of being a singer, songwriter, entertainer, that she could do that? And OG said being in politics, which she did not do. So your little cookbooks, your fucking little show, it still wasn't going to be good enough. She could have been a CEO of a fucking company. She still wouldn't have gotten the same limelight.
So Resla, you are agreeing with me then. Okay, my bad.
No, I wasn't. I'm making my point. Nice try.
I know you're making your point. I know you're making your point. Your point sounds a lot like
my point, because you keep losing it. You keep missing it.
Your point sounds,
you keep missing it. No bait.
Your point sounds a lot like mine. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying, John the Baptist, I would be defending you.
You ain't getting it.
I would be defending you if you would have stayed in your lane, because you were in agreement with me, and then for some reason you decided to
you wanted to shift. You wanted to shift. You were good when you would be balling, then you shifted.
You wanted to shift.
I'm gonna let y'all have this ignorant stuff right now.
That's sad. Don't give up.
I'm not giving up.
Sound like you're giving up, dog.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna stay on business.
I'm smart enough not to push a 30-ton boat up a hill. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
That's why you got a hitch, right?
No, hitch means pull.
That's why you be trucking that shit right up the hill, because you can't do it on your own.
Uh-oh.
I said y'all trying to push it. Those
Ain't
few
no
y'all
y'all.
trying to push it.
I don't
No,
try. I
y'all,
made my point.
y'all, y'all,
And I made my point
y'all,
based on
y'all called her
information, not on
modern
my
day woman.
feelings.
Y'all called her a modern day woman. Then you shocked that she acts like a modern day
That was
woman.
modern
I
day.
can't believe it.
Not the word day came in.
I said she is a modern wife now, especially she's modern in the sense of what all the other basketball wives are. She is totally different than they are. They are what you would call traditional.
I said, why even think that she would remain that way when under the exposure of what is considered to be normal now? You know, I hate to say it, but this is going to be your new form of traditionalism.
So we really debating is when she became modern. That's what we're really debating.
Correct. That's what I'm debating.
Actually, we are, and you're saying she's always been like this, but you have no proof.
Yeah.
The proof. Okay, hold on. The reason what we're really debating is when she became modern day. Well, I'm not gonna go with Resla said. I'm not gonna go with.
You mean the last few years when she actually talked, open her mouth?
I'm not gonna go with B Ballers. I'm not gonna go with B Baller said. I'm gonna go with what she said. She said, "I've been a modern day woman since I met him."
When she say that? When she say that?
When she said. God dang it! But if you don't shut up, let me say it. When
I've been here watching too. Go ahead.
God almighty, you want me to answer a question, but you keep talking over me. Do you when she said that I'm better than my husband or my future husband? I'm gonna be the boss babe.
Boss bitch. That's what she said, not babe.
I
boss
can't,
bitch.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say no airways. But anyway, though, when she made those comments, that's her being a modern day woman. That was way back there when she was 14 years old. Whenever she made it, whenever Resla quoted her saying that.
Okay.
Whenever she found out Steph Curry gonna be a basketball coach, then that's when she made that statement.
And what did we say even before that, B-Baller? What did we say before that? Do we judge people on what they say or what their actions are?
What their actions are. What did she do?
What to me, her actions match her words to me.
At 14, you're right. She was a modern girl at 14 for a day or a blip in time when she made that comment.
Yeah, when her actions didn't come in, because her actions didn't come in when she was 15. When her actions came in.
You know what?
I thought I was gonna be a basketball player when I was young.
When did her come in? A few years ago.
Don't let them get you like that. Don't let them get you like that, John.
No, they not get. I already made my point. I'm good. I got my W already. I'm good.
Because nobody was talking to her prior to then. Because why?
I got my W. I ain't gotta say nothing else. I got my
you
W.
better flip that to M.
He got his W, boy.
I got my W.
Yeah.
It's an M.
He kicking y'all teeth in. Go ahead, John. Fuck these niggas up, man.
I already did.
He surely did not. Once again, John could not substantiate his point.
You gotta
I did
stop.
substantiate it.
Damn.
I didn't see Resla. I don't have to substantiate my point. Aisha already did it for me.
I know you don't have to, and you never did.
Aisha did it. Aisha did it for me.
Aisha,
because you got the timeline wrong.
Every word from her now.
You went to when you went to church. You went to everywhere.
What she said.
So you believe what she says, not what she does. Hold on. You believe what she says, not what she does. Is what you're saying to us.
I believe both of them.
No. You're saying you don't. You saying she's lying by what she did. You saying what she did was she was faking it by what she did, but you believe what she said.
There you go.
No. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I'm going to go and correct myself. B-Baller did. I mean, not B-Baller. Resla did say something, right? And
he
so
always saying something. So yeah.
So yeah. Resla said something right that resonated. That made me rethink the chameleon thing.
Okay.
Because when Resla made his point, I'm like, you know what? She has been very consistent on what she is. So that's why I'm saying and then B-Baller also said to me, well, we can't go about what you think. We have to go about what she says.
I never said that. I said she's a liar.
I said
she's been lying all this time. I never said that we should go by what she said. I said we should go by what she does.
You didn't say, John, this you can't what you think doesn't matter.
Right, but I never said what she says. I said what she
No. Yeah. Correct. But you said to me what I was thinking doesn't matter because this YouTube.
No, I'm not
Right,
saying
YouTube.
that.
You brought up YouTube.
Not YouTube.
Hold on,
nigga.
hold on.
I brought up YouTube. But
No,
did
no,
you
no.
not say?
Man, get the lie straight. Get the
I
lie
said
straight.
No. But I'm saying
what
no.
you.
Go ahead. My bad.
I
Go
said
ahead.
what you think about it doesn't matter because what you were doing was inferring how you believe what was
Correct.
going on in the
Correct.
background. So I said I can't do it. I said we got to go by what she's been doing, what we see she's doing, not what she says, because she's saying a lot of stuff that don't match what she's done.
No, I think she's saying a lot of stuff that match what she does too. That's the one thing I'm saying to you. What you said was also correct. It don't matter what I say. Correct. Which is why I said I brought the point YouTube because it doesn't matter what none of us think. That's why YouTube really not important because we not the people
That's a
involved.
fact.
But this is the problem though. I'm not gonna separate what she said and what she done. I think they go hand in hand. It's my way I see it. Y'all see it a different way. I think the way it's gonna play out in time. I think the only thing because y'all said that Steph Curry has what do you say, woman eyes? What how you say, wife Google eyes? What how y'all pronounce? Never heard that
Wife
phrase
goggles.
before.
He has wife goggles.
Wife goggles. I think the reason why this stuff ain't been coming out in the past 15 years throughout their marriage is because his wife goggles have been trying to cover her actions up.
Maybe you might be right. You might be right on that.
I mean, again, he's been very supportive. So yeah, he's definitely
which is why I said earlier, men like Steph, men like modern day men tend to they are their own demise why they get divorced.
Wait, so it's only modern day men that wind up getting divorced?
No, I'm saying okay.
New
No,
question.
hold on. Let me correct it because you're right. I shouldn't have said it that way. I'm saying that men, especially in Steph Curry's case, men who get divorced because they just been the wives think they're difficult, they won't bend to the wife's will, they get divorced too. But men like Steph who bend over backwards and still get divorced. To me, you just added more pain to your burden.
Okay, again, because I'll go back to what I said earlier because she didn't say that she didn't say he bent over backwards. We can look at it and say he's definitely probably a little bit more over supported than he probably could be, even though even according to her words, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you should stop giving a fuck about some of these things. However, I also stated earlier that if you see a lot of these freaking couples, especially those who understand they ain't getting, they're not really getting much as they have being together, they end up separating. They don't necessarily divorce with too much money coming to play. Is those who again? So if it's a matter of you don't care, but if you want to bring up traditionalism and stats, I mean, which one is it? You don't care.
I'm saying, I'm saying I don't think what you're saying is I argue against what I'm saying. I think we end up agreeing more if you look at the long term. I agree with you with the point that you're making that if they don't get divorced because of financial reasons, they don't want to lose what they got, whatever case may be. The problem with that statement though is that not that I argue with you, or disagree with you, is that even though they're still married, they're living separate lives. They might as well be divorced. They might as well be divorced.
I hear you, John. B-Ball, you can go right after. I hear you, John. But that's been the case with just the married people in the same house sleeping in two separate beds, even if in the same room.
I don't disagree.
Hey, John.
I don't. Yes, sir.
Do you think she's sleeping around?
That I don't know.
I mean,
here's what it is. If she's a modern woman, and she wants to get what she wants, she don't need Steph, and she's been that way since they've been married, or since then that would probably say that she's sleeping around, right?
Are you making an assumption that all modern women sleep around?
Modern women that want to get that, she's not traditional. You said she's not traditional.
No, hold on. I'm not asking. I'm not. Hold on, Resla.
Well, I was actually repeating what you were saying. Like,
I know, but I want to get this one. Are you making an assumption that all modern women sleep around?
They all getting cracked.
I'm saying that we know that modern women want to be like men, and men have been known to cheat on their wives in the past, and that's exactly what modern women want is their come up. So you're basically saying since she's a modern woman and she has not been a traditional woman from the time that she met Steph, that she's been getting cracked. You saying that?
Are you saying that and trying to say insinuate that I'm saying that? Because I didn't say nothing. Hold on.
You're both asking questions with each other.
I know we are. I know. I'm about to answer this question. Because nothing in my lingo has ever hinted that she cheated that she cheated on him. Nothing in my lingo said that. Other than your assertion that my assumption or your assumption that I may be saying that.
Well,
But
he
nothing.
asked. He didn't assert. He asked. He asked the question.
Yeah.
He didn't assert.
Okay, but no, no.
He said, "So,
Okay.
John, are you saying
No.
that all
I
modern
know.
women?" He asked. He didn't assert. He asking you a question.
No. See, this. Forgive me for doing this if I'm wrong, B-Baller. Because in your tone and which way you said it, I heard you making an assumption about something. Assumption of something I said. Was I wrong for interpreting something that it's
No. I just asked. I mean, so we see her as a modern woman, and we know what modern women will take what they want, or they expect to get what they want, right? Would you think? Would you think that that's something that she like? I didn't see that as something. I thought they were a happy couple. I thought they were your traditional. He's got wife goggles, and I thought she had husband goggles. But you're saying no, she wasn't that. She was something different.
I don't think
So
she
now
cheated. I don't think
You
she
don't,
cheated
okay.
on him. I don't think she cheated on him. I
So
just
she
think,
did
well,
everything that a modern woman would do, except that she played the traditional role. She was a modern woman, and that's not something that you think she would have done.
I'm not saying that's something she would have done. I don't think she did it.
Okay.
My assertion of me calling her a modern day woman, which is based on what you guys said, is because I think she's disrespectful in marriage. I think she doesn't love her husband. I don't think she appreciates her husband. And I look at that. I'm not saying she did or she didn't cheat. I wouldn't be surprised if she did, but I don't think she did.
Right. So I agree with everything you said. I do. Believe that she doesn't respect her husband. Well, like we at least agree on a lot of the other stuff. It's just that who she is, I think we disagree on. Like, I think that I think she changed later on in life. You think she was always this way. I think that's the only place that
I agree with B-Baller. I think she changed later on in life, just like the same way I believe that she she appreciates what's come to her way, but she's not respectful of him because she was the one that expected to get it all, not him.
Yeah. Wants to fly. She wants to spread her wings.
Do modern day women say that I'm better than my husband? Do modern day women compete with their husbands or their future husbands?
Well, they say they don't need a husband, so
some do.
That's the difference. No, most women don't say that. Most women just say they don't need a man.
Yeah, or they think they don't verbalize it.
Yeah,
okay, so Tom. Okay, so do modern day women, whether they say it or not, do they compete with men?
Not all. This is
correct. Not all, but it's so. But okay, it's okay. I ask it this way.
Wait. But you're looking at. You're not looking at the economics behind it. They're gonna have to.
I agree.
No one's out here saying that I'm gonna give you some free ride. You're trying to live in the 60s. It's not the 60s no more. So yes,
correct.
These hoes got to be out here competing just like these niggas do. So yeah,
correct. So yeah, that's why.
That wasn't the point that the point that when I was agreeing with you, Tom, is not the fact that women have to be out here competing with men. His question was, are they out here competing with their husbands?
There you go. Yes.
Oh well, shit.
That was his question. That's why I was like,
sure, I think they do.
It depends. So I ain't gonna say all of them. I will go with Resla. It's not all. Because they want nowadays it's that whole shit power couple bullshit. So
okay, so Tom, would you say that one of the characteristics of a modern day woman is that she's competing with her husband when she doesn't have to?
Yes.
Sure. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, y'all get into weeds of what's modern and what's not modern. I just think these bitches out here that do what they got to do. And she's afforded the lifestyle, do whatever the fuck she wants to, but she'd rather go online and motherfucking call her husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
the part that bothers me about this whole thing when it comes to Aisha is that typically, even when we talk about just people in proximity to each other, doesn't need to be relationships or marriage, but it's like that desperation breeds content. She's not in a state of desperation.
No, she's in a state of stupidity.
Yes. She has everything that everybody would love to do, would dream of having, and here she is about to throw all it away because of.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna get a divorce because y'all gotta. See, I think y'all looking at it wrong.
See, I
This
said
this man goes to bed with this bitch every night. You don't think she's out here? You don't think it's a secret? She out here motherfucking talking and he don't know about it?
he absolutely knows.
This nigga approves this shit.
So you didn't. So
Right, that's
you
the wife
wasn't here when I.
goggles.
No. You
There ain't
wasn't
no
here when I
wife
said earlier.
goggles. That this motherfucker don't care. You even heard her say he don't care. He said it's not real, and she believes what he believes, and he don't care as long as he's getting that ill from that old big four-headed bitch.
Yo, yeah.
I'm gonna go one step. I'm gonna go one step further, right? I'm gonna go to Steph Curry married his mom and don't know it yet.
What? Okay, I ain't going there. I ain't going there.
Let me think about that. Let me think about that, John. I'm gonna think about it, John.
Now we gotta go on there. This nigga want to date his mama type shit. Come on, John the Baptist. Come on, be real.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Go ahead.
Is this Freud? We doing Freud here?
You do know. What's Freud? Sigmund Freud. What you talk about? The theory that
You bring up the whole
most sons marry their mother or their mother type. Yes, that's what I'm going. That's exactly what I was going.
That's stupid.
So
I don't. It's bullshit. So you dated you married someone like your mama, nigga?
Yes, I did.
So you want to pipe down your mom?
So what?
So your wife a crackhead, nigga?
Oh
yes,
wow!
Damn. Yes, she is. Huh? Yes, she is.
Oh, okay. Yes, you see how stupid that shit sounds? You see how stupid that shit sounds?
I didn't.
Unless your wife was a crackhead, like you said, your mom was a crackhead. She did all these drugs. You didn't marry someone like your mama.
You opened that door, John.
I did open the door. I did open the door, but I thought we would have a reasonable conversation. I know you're gonna go.
This is a reasonable conversation.
I know you go straight stupid Tom on me.
No, that was reasonable.
That's not stupid, dog. I'm
not saying that my wife is just like my mom. Not saying that, but they do have some similar. They do have some similar characteristics.
Yes, she's a fucking woman. And what's that mean, motherfucker? Oh my god, you're right. My bad. I can't tell you how your wife is, but I would be remiss if I said my mom and my motherfucking wife were the same. You're crazy. Other than being
I didn't say they was the same. I said they were similar.
Okay. No. Your words were, according to how you were looking at Freud, right? Is that men pick women that are like their mama.
That's like and similar meaning. Okay, I could be because I got a high school education. And I barely
It's like you talking personality. I'm gonna defend John on this. Go, John.
It's like it's I want a clear definition because I could be wrong. It's like it's similar, opposite of each other, or similar to each other. I don't know. I need to make sure
they're similar. Yes.
Okay. So if I say someone is like, I'm also saying they're similar. And I can be safe with that using exchanging those words, right? So that's what I said.
Them niggas, no, I'm like I said, nah, man. Listen, besides women having snatch, I ain't trying to date my motherfucking mama. I didn't even try to go to the same characteristics as my mama, to be honest with you. I didn't even date someone that looked like my mama because my wife white, my mama black. But
it's not unreasonable, though.
It is unreasonable.
No, I came from a stable household where you had a mother and father, and there was a love relationship.
Let me explain to you how that shit's unreasonable, right?
Go for it.
I'm just gonna say it goes to that. I ain't gonna say pedophilia type shit, but it's damn show incest. This is when I hate when bitches call their husbands daddy and shit.
Crazy.
That's the nastiest, stupidest shit ever.
I can get worse than that, Tom. How about this? When we talk about these husbands, right? And they mama kissing their sons.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why are y'all at the extremes of shit?
That ain't no extreme, dog.
Billions of families that raised in a two-parent household where the parents love each other. Listen,
why would you ask your son that?
Here's the deal. Let me just say this. So I know the household that I have. Me and my wife get along very well, right? And it's a two-parent household. And I would rather my son marry someone like my wife than me.
Oh my God!
Why not?
Don't do that to your son.
See, but you're not telling me why. Don't just say that. Why not?
Because it goes back to the damn. Just say, okay. Let's say this. Say it like this. I would love for my son to marry someone that has the characteristics as
Okay,
their
That makes
mother.
sense. That
That
makes
thought that was what we were
attributes
talking
as
about.
their
I
mother.
literally,
We were talking about.
hold on. I literally said that my wife and my mother had some similar characteristics. I literally said that.
Not looks, obviously not
No,
looks.
I
He's
didn't.
not
I didn't
looking
say
for.
look. I didn't say
I
look.
know.
I
John,
said,
I'm on your
oh,
side.
my
Listen,
bad.
this is
My
how it
bad.
goes south, bro. This is friendly fire, what
I,
we
I,
call right now.
I was arguing with Tom, not you. Though. I was really arguing with Tom, not you, though.
I don't know why you arguing with me, nigga. Because you listen, you start off saying most people marry their mothers. That shit
No,
is
I didn't.
nasty.
I didn't say that.
Hey,
I
there.
did not say that. I
Hey,
did not say that.
there was a word in
That
there. He said like their mother.
you are. That's why I say this is dumb Tom talking right now. This that
So you did
stupid. This that
okay.
stupid loud mouth.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
yeah,
You want to put
mama
money on it?
hips.
You said it.
I ain't finna put money
Shit,
on
here we
nothing.
go.
I ain't
Here
finna
we
put money
go.
on nothing.
Yeah, let's put some money on it. You said they did
I ain't
because
putting money on
we even
nothing.
went and told Boda to talk about the Sigmund Freud, whatever. What the fuck was Sigmund? Whatever the fuck stupid Sigmund.
He's
Whatever
talking
the
about
fuck.
Freud.
Yeah,
And
Freud.
I know whether
You said, "Yep,
I put
I'm
it.
gonna go
I'm
all the time." Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
yeah,
And dumbass
before
and dumbass
before
John the Baptist voice.
what I said statement was that similar or like. I know I used one of those two words
Oh, Jesus Christ.
because I was making a comparison. I didn't say I married my mom. Yes, that would be perverted. I married someone that was similar or like my mom. Some
That's still
characteristics.
stupid. I don't know.
I know you
I don't
don't
want to
know.
on date. I don't want to
you
date
don't
my
know.
mama.
I didn't want to date my mom either, stupid.
You're a lie.
No, you a lie. You a lie. You a lie, and you stupid, and you dumb, and your name Tom. Well, that's just TV name, your stage name.
Oh, I got my computer
Anyway,
fixed, so fuck y'all. I don't care. Fuck. Listen,
my
I'm
bad,
enjoying
Rez. I didn't mean to ruin your show by arguing with Tom. My bad. Go ahead, Rez. Continue with
You
your
want to argue with
the
me?
conversation.
You have this fascination that you got to argue with me like you gonna win or some shit. You ain't gonna win, nigga. You literally said that
I
you
just
want to
won.
date your motherfucking mama. It's okay. I
You
understand.
know what,
That's the reason why I
Resla,
said
Resla, go back to your show, sir.
is your wife a crackhead, nigga? That's why I asked you that. Oh, what's that? Yeah, is your wife a crackhead? That's what I asked you. That's why I asked you that question because I wanted you to reword the shit because it just sounds stupid.
Anyway, let's move on because I know what I said. Let's move on.
No, you don't know what you said, nigga. That's why you won't put money on it. Yeah, that's what I thought, nigga.
Like I said, I don't know why Aisha says this type of shit. I don't know. I don't even know how
Because she's
far
a fucking moron. Why do y'all put stock in this dumb bitch? Everything that was given, everything she got was handed to her because of who her husband is. We ain't gotta act like it's not true. We know it's true. This bitch slipped and fell into a goddamn cooking network shit. This bitch only got one video of her cooking. She talking about she cook all the goddamn time. Bitch, stop lying. What we doing here?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay. The proof is in the pudding. Show me more than fucking 4 episodes of her fucking cooking. Show me more than 2.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
She ain't got none but 1. And that was 2, I think it was 2 years ago. That's how stupid this is. Everything that was given to her is because who the fuck her husband is. I don't know why y'all want to put stock in this shit. I'm not saying she's not a good at-home cook, but this bitch says she cooked for her family all the time. I hope you do, bitch. You are a mother. You are a mother.
I hope so too, because without Steph, she's gonna have to do that. That's what she's gonna be relegated to.
I just looked it up. Aisha Curry has hosted 1 primary cooking show.
That's trying to tell you, dog.
Damn.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's not a lot.
Damn.
So and she fell into a cooking network show. Come on.
Listen, she has 1 primary cooking show, which originally aired for 2 seasons on the Food Network. It went 2 seasons. I mean, she only showcased her show twice in 2 seasons. That's crazy.
Why are we doing this?
2 years.
I don't know why
2016, 2016 and 2017. That's crazy.
I don't understand why we actually gotta do this shit. We're smarter than this. We know good and goddamn well this bitch is a thought box that's ready to give it out to everyone because she didn't have no whole phase. She married this nigga younger, 22. Well, she got married when she was 22 to his ass, and then
Something
she
like
had
that, yeah.
she was pregnant with their child at 23 or had their first baby at 23. I mean, come on, man. The bitch is just married because she ain't had no whole phase. We know this, but she ain't going nowhere. Y'all should know this. That bitch ain't going nowhere. That's why she over here having all these podcasts. And this nigga know. This nigga
You know
know
what?
what she doing.
You might be right on that, Tom. Maybe she. So that would lend credence to what I said. I think that you might be right. She you know how men get 7-year itches, they say, or start rep. She's probably thinking about all the things that she did not have, and now
She got a short nigga, a short king, even though he's 6'3". She want a nigga that's 6'7". Put dick on her thighs. That's what she wants. She want a long schlong. That nigga ain't got one, obviously.
Yeah, she's only had one show, but she's got a lot of stuff for her cooking.
So
nigga, she got AI motherfucking cookbook. Stop.
Not AI cookbook. Like I see her on different channels, like different stuff, doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say?
Network.
Just not on the Food Network.
she got one episode, nigga. One. Fuck out of here. This bitch ain't got no goddamn cooking life. Come on, man.
Tom came up with one reason only.
Oh no, I just looked at her IMDb. She's got 13 episodes.
There we go. One season.
Again, before the goddamn fucking cooking network, nigga, she only had one episode of her cooking. Before that. That's what I'm saying. Come on. How many times you see this bitch on Cooking Network, nigga?
I don't watch the Cooking Network.
Oh, I always watch.
In a very long time.
You know, it is what it is.
She had a show on the Cooking Network. Wait, she had a show on the Cooking Network?
Yeah, yeah.
The Food Network?
Yeah, on the Food Network.
Food Network, Cooking Network, all the same shit.
It's called Aisha's Home Cooking. Home Kitchen.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I thought it was an internet-based thing. I didn't even know she had on a
No, her show that was backed by herself was her one episode of her.
One
episode.
episode. Okay, and then when she got on the network, it was 13 episodes. It looked like it was 2 seasons.
Like I said, that shit fell into her hand because miraculously, who is she married to?
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Why we doing this, man? We don't listen to light-skinned motherfucking half-breeds, man.
Jesus Christ.
So we don't listen to Tom then. Okay, got you.
That's a fact. Y'all don't listen to me.
Tom and OG, we don't listen to. I got you. Understood.
Both of my parents are niggas.
Boy.
Just let you know that, nigga. Both of my parents are niggas, sir. They black. Just like me. I don't know what we doing, sir. I ain't dark chocolate like John. I ain't dark chocolate like John and B Baller, but nigga, I'm brown.
Why am I in this? I was just about to tell John.
I had to ask B Baller a question. B Baller, you want to learn how to surf?
No.
Oh,
I don't do the ocean like that. Yeah.
No, wait. It's not in the ocean.
Okay.
It's at Disney.
Okay.
It's the Disney. What is it? Typhoon Lagoon.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. I got a free because my son got a game that day. You know, I don't miss surfing for nothing. I don't miss surfing for nothing. Fuck that nigga. He go to his game. I go surfing, nigga. Yeah.
When is it? When?
It's on the 30th of October.
What day is it?
October.
Is it Saturday?
It's
a Saturday?
Friday.
All right, let me see if I can just get
Friday 6 to 10, nigga. 6 to 10.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got my husband goggles on. I got to see if we have a date night.
This guy here.
I never even heard of wife goggles or husband goggles. This shit is new to me. Y'all niggas putting me on some bullshit.
That was new to me too.
But it makes sense though,
It's actually rather old, to be honest with you.
Oh, look at this old ass nigga. Oh,
October 3rd. Emma, put that down. I've never been surfing. I don't know how to surf.
Yeah, man.
You want to see
My
me
son
crash
can't
out?
go because he got a fucking. It don't matter. Everyone falls down when they get fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
It's
he just want to watch me fall in the water so he can videotape it and put it on his freaking show. And every time I come up, we're gonna see a picture of me.
Is surfing like skiing?
No.
No.
It's like snowboarding.
He said skiing.
This nigga said skiing.
But no, well, I actually meant to say snowboarding. I just
Either snowboarding or skating. And mostly, it's more resembles skating more than snowboarding too. Yeah, both kind of the same, kind of similar.
Well, because the reason why I asked that question because is you got to be able to balance going down the waves and stuff, and then you got to balance going down the mountain skiing. So I figured it'd be similar.
You don't necessarily have to balance your stuff. You know what you can do? You can actually ride the whitewash. So it makes it a lot easier and less impact on your knees, everything else. Yeah. So you'll be in front of the wave.
The reason why I asked the question is because skiing was painful as crap.
Well, we know you old, nigga. Why would you do it?
Because I didn't know how bad it was going to be. I didn't know how restricted those ski boots were.
I mean, if you ain't got the legs, I mean,
you know they call them no legs, John.
That's the whole thing.
They don't call me that. Nobody calls me that.
No.
Nobody but an idiot calls me that.
That nigga legs been gone. You hear me?
So they don't call you when they stop calling you that, John.
They never call me that. Only an idiot on this platform ever called me that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And because he's so tall, he don't get a lot of air up there. So his brain is lacking. His brain is lacking right now. So.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I stopped the search looking for that nigga legs. Because of that shit right there.
You gotta Google them, you'll find them. Google them.
Yeah, Google your legs, John the Baptist legs, nigga. Where to find them at?
Them niggas leg been gone, nigga. Oh, I found my knife. I've been looking for this shit for about a month. God damn. Oh, I'm terrible. I am terrible.
So, since I got the W on the Aisha Curry situation,
what W did you get, nigga? These niggas be imagining shit, man. When you get a W, that nigga been smoking mad road. Well, how much crack you been smoking? Since we know that you got your wife is like your mama said, like you said, your mama crackhead. So we're gonna listen. I don't know if she died of crackhead, none of that. We don't know none of that. Mama's gonna say this. You said your mama crackhead, so y'all be smoking crack. How much crack you smoked today? Oh, this nigga don't want to answer questions now. Okay.
Let me go ahead and hey, we gotta give. I ain't even been looking at my y'all. I'm sorry about that. Salute to John Galt, you know what I'm saying, coming through with the support, you know what I'm saying. Let me get this nigga some let me give him that.
Invisibility shield! I know where you are! I know where you are!
Appreciate you, John, for the 5, you know, I'm talking about supporting the show, you know what I'm saying. And everybody else, man, appreciate the people that came through with the super chats and the super stickers and all that good stuff. I think it was one of y'all who's at Con Shonery. Yeah, appreciate you. And everybody else, man, make sure you hit that Cash App. I am Resla, OG DoDirty, all that good stuff, man. Make sure y'all support this show. I got something I want to ask y'all about because I seen this. Country Wayne be doing little skits and shit, and he had this one that I'm gonna put in the back for Resla to play. Resla, you still here with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So this right here, it'll kind of go along with Aisha Curry and stuff. But what do y'all think about this right here? I'm gonna let y'all hear it. And then after y'all hear it, y'all give me what you think. Now, this is a skit, so just think of the situation. Don't try to outuse your brain and try to be smarter than everybody else. We're only talk about the situation that's being played. Let me throw it back here in the back for you, wrestler. Aisha Curry, we already see that she ain't gonna do right. She ain't gonna be right or do right. So we just gonna leave her and let her move on from her. But this is something I want to see. So I want y'all to check this out and give me y'all thoughts on it. It's only 3 minutes.
Think about your mama. She can cook.
Oh, I know.
Man, she did a thing with this turkey wing.
I'm gonna try her mac and cheese. I'm telling you, it's great.
You got somebody eating dinner?
Well, eat some, yeah.
I thought I was making dinner tonight. You asked me to.
Oh, that's kind of already taken care of.
And where did you get that?
My mom.
I went to go pick her up, and she made some place food. Well, she made Brooke a plate and made me one to go. So.
And you didn't think to say no, thank you. I mean, I understand Brooke was staying over there and she needed something to eat, but you didn't think that was inappropriate?
No, I mean, it's food.
I didn't ask you, Brooke. I asked her.
What? Yeah, it's food. I like food.
Yeah.
So I brought it home and ate it. I didn't want to be, disrespectful.
It would have been disrespectful to your wife, which it is, because you asked me to cook dinner for us tonight. She was staying over there. So for the one time, I agree that it was okay for you to eat something from over there. But do you see, we've been talking about how we've been on a healthier meal plan and trying to eat better, trying to eat lighter meats and food that don't have artificial preservatives.
Look, understand something. We did that whole healthy eating before for you, because we wanted to help you. But we want some food that has some flavor every now and again.
My food has plenty of flavor, and you've been saying you have been lying to
It
me.
has flavor, but this is like
She made some soul food. You
Right.
for a long time.
it's not.
Well,
we
I
don't
wish
want.
she actually had soul to go behind that.
We don't want healthy all the time. It's just we got a break.
Now look, I see what is that? Kraft
turkey
macaroni and
wings.
cheese.
That's
That's not
homemade.
craft. That's homemade.
Okay,
That's
well,
baked.
she crafted up like
Yeah.
the witch she is. Yes, in her kitchen.
Like
with
the
her-
witch she
Uh-huh.
is.
See how you are.
Oh, what?
What?
Tell him the
You
truth.
don't have to be rude about food. I mean,
No, what was rude, Larry, was the fact that you went over there and picked up our daughter from
Call
her
that nigga Larry.
ex-wife's place.
who else
And
you
you
gonna
took
what
his
you gonna
name.
do? How is you gonna get there?
Oh, well, you could have picked her up. That's fine. Like I said, for her taking a plate, that's fine. She was there. She was hungry.
Well, I didn't plan it.
You could have said no. And what did you do? You said, "Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl."
he was
I
appreciate
did.
your
I wanted the
Oh,
food.
you know what? I politely declined because my wife is planning a nice dinner for us tonight that I asked her to move.
I mean, it's still a couple more hours until
Still
dinner.
cook.
I ain't cooking nothing now.
Okay, well, this gonna suffice. I mean, we're good. I mean,
Are you kidding me right
no, I can.
He said we good.
Order pizza or something.
now? Oh, I ain't ordering a pizza. No, I'm not ordering a pizza. In
Okay.
fact, you know what? With all that artificial flavoring and all those calories,
Don't
and the
grab that. Don't
cholesterol
grab
and
that.
everything
Oh,
else- No, what am I doing?
Don't snatch that away from her like that.
No, I should snatch yours too.
No, you would not.
As unhealthy as this food is,
I can eat.
you did eat. You
Okay.
ate plenty, apparently.
Exactly. So give me my plate
No,
back.
I'm not going to give you your plate back
Why not?
because
Are you mad because she's eating her mom's food, or are you mad because of and what?
I'm mad because of how inconsiderate you both are.
Oh, so you're angry at because we're being considered to you.
Yes, you have been
Maybe I
Oh,
inconsiderate.
you want
should
to
buy
wear
her
food.
plate.
You know
Literally.
what?
We should have bought her
This
plate.
is going in the trash, just like your attitude is in the trash.
Oh,
No, hold on, hold on.
What's your attitude?
Why did you just throw my plate away?
Okay. All right. I mean,
So the question
I
I
don't know
got is, what do y'all think about that?
Aisha. Aisha.
John retarded.
Yeah, I don't know what John talking about. Okay, go ahead.
I think it was a funny skit. I mean, she was a biggin.
Right, nigga. She got a
the
lot.
sad part is that she lost a little weight.
Oh, boy.
That what you going
Y'all
with?
niggas cold blooded, boy. You can't do right with y'all.
She mad there was no play for her.
That's a whole.
That's what
fact.
it was. That's all it was. There wasn't no play for that hoe. You know, she had some because when she looked at that, she crashed up like she was a witch. Bitch had some slight shit because she wanted to taste it. It's all right. We get it.
So do y'all think it's wrong for you to? So the situation is, she's the stepmother. That's the daddy. He went and picked his daughter up from his ex-wife's house. As his new wife. The chick that's in there just took the plate. That's his new wife. And he took a plate from over there and brought it to his house, do you think that's disrespect? Would you guys do anything like that?
That can.
I mean, because
That
most
can.
of
That
us are
can.
parents.
That can. Oh, go ahead. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just asking, like, would you do that? Do you think that's disrespectful to the person that you with to do something like that? Like, what are you guys thinking?
I asked to the side and have me watch me eat my fucking food.
Yeah. It can be disrespectful as a husband to eat another woman's food. It can be.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm not saying in all situations, but I give you an example.
But that's what she said. That's what she said, John. It wasn't disrespectful for the daughter to eat the food, just the husband.
Yeah, because the daughter was already over there. He went and picked the daughter up from there. So
if she had made food, she would be expecting the daughter to also eat her food. But the problem wasn't the grievance with the daughter.
It was the husband grabbing the food.
Which is why I said is this disrespect for the husband to do. I was talking about the husband's point of view.
Of course you are.
Anyway, as I was saying though, because before dumb idiot Tom starts speaking up with this nonsensical babble, and the reason it can't be disrespectful because there are some women. I know a dude who actually is wanting me to cook a meal for him every day, and then bring it to him at work because they work together. And then I say, boy, you know, why does she keep cooking for you and only you? I say, are you seeing this chick on the side? And then, but every day at 4 o'clock, his wife would call and then ask him what he want for dinner. I'm like, bro, you don't feel guilty that this woman cook for you every single day? It's not your wife. And he's like, nah, I don't feel guilty.
Hater, dog.
And then I said, well, why don't you tell your wife that she's cooking a meal for you? I ain't finna tell her that. Why? Because she gonna get mad. Of course she gonna get mad because she cooking for you every day.
Or something. It sounds like John a motherfucking massive hater, dog.
It sound like it.
That's crazy.
John is right. John is right on this one. Y'all know you're right too.
Oh, cold-blooded, bro.
Y'all know damn well the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
But hey, well, listen. At least my wife said she.
Okay. Hold on. So now, after 33 years of marriage, guess where they at? Divorced.
That's because she wanted something new, nigga. Why we doing this, man? She wanted something new, dog. God damn.
She wanted something new?
Yeah.
She wanted something new? No.
Who filed for divorce?
He.
Did he file for divorce?
Yes.
Oh, well,
so he wanted some different food. That plate wasn't good enough.
Obviously, she was doing some bland shit. Maybe he needed some extra seasoning.
He needed some soul in that food.
Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all ain't clean. Y'all ain't clean at all.
AB Baller, you know what's some heathens up here, right?
I know.
Ain't no heathens up here.
You say Hebrews? I eat pork. I'm good.
You hear me? Tell that nigga again, Resla. What we doing here?
I eat pork. I am good.
I eat pork too.
But Resla, you're not even married though. What are we doing here? You know.
That's why you
just
can't answer
the person is not married.
No. John, you know what's also better than that? Wow. Better than any woman I've ever been with.
See,
I don't believe that.
Oh no. I'm not talking about where you
don't know how to cook, nigga.
No, we talking about if you're married, should you eat another woman's cooking?
Who? I know how to cook.
Tell that nigga again, Resla, because you don't know how to cook, nigga.
You can't find the dishes or nothing, nigga. You said it yourself.
Shit.
Nigga can't find a skillet without guys. Shut up.
Oh no. See, I have gender roles in my house, motherfucker. I don't have to cook, nigga.
No, I choose to cook if I want it to be great.
Yeah. You sound good, nigga. You sound good.
Stop ignoring my chat and answer the question.
What are you talking about?
How much for a reaction to a video?
A what?
It's a guy kind of talking about what's going on with the system right now.
$700, nigga.
I don't get what you mean by charging for a reaction. I don't get it.
Man, it's a whole show. I'm trying to like y'all doing y'all thing. I'm watching, but I want to see. I really want to see what Uncle T, Trump deranged ass gonna say. But I want to see what all y'all gonna say. And
I'm Trump deranged, nigga.
And Resla don't like each other, but honestly, I think he'll actually give a fair take on the video. So I'm watching.
Resla's a fucking liar.
Man,
I don't know why you believe this.
Man, this dude like I do, bro. We don't ask for much over here, bro. Send a little $2 or something, dog, to either Resla's page or mine on the super chat or something, or hit the cash app. We don't really matter, bro. We'll put your shit up there. This is a drop by discussion, bro. We willing to have a discussion until we get up off of here. So if you got something you want us to check out, we can check it out.
I just put the link in the back. I'm gonna go hit the super chat, and I'll wait for y'all to react. Appreciate y'all, bro. Have a good show, y'all.
Nah, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
I don't know what system he's talking about.
Let me see what it is. Because I don't be on Facebook like that. Oh, that look like oh boy.
Here, I can't break it up there, man.
You can, nigga. The only thing you got to do is Richard got whoever want to grab it.
Okay, show your new computer.
What?
Rich ass nigga.
I ain't got no new computer. I just have one I haven't used. That's all that was. It's been sitting in the box for goddamn 6 months, nigga.
That's what I need.
So it was new. So it still is new.
Why you talking, old ass nigga?
Why you still breathing, fat boy?
Because your God said I could, motherfucker. Yeah. Why does shit echo?
Appreciate you, Bangs, man, coming through, man, with the $2 for a dope reaction. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna go ahead and check that out real quick. Let me give you a little something just for you. We'll give you
that nigga does not have a black belt.
Tom get it.
That nigga will whoop your ass, boy. Stop playing. Appreciate
you. That nigga can't even kick past his goddamn shins. Nigga, what the fuck we doing here?
Look at Tom. Look at Tom getting it in.
Nigga, he's short like you, little leg ass nigga.
He wide.
Are you able to pull that wrestler?
Yeah, I can pull it.
Yeah, anyone can buy a black belt there, Conshine. Oh God, no, not this nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, don't we know him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Mark Lamont.
That's Mark Lamont Hill, old dick in the boot ass little boy.
Oh no! Wow, yeah.
Democracy under threat because of this stuff.
Under threat.
This nigga be crying all the time and shit.
I don't think it
Shut
exists.
up, Tom, so we can hear.
It's a veneer. It's the end of the Roman Empire. You have the symbols, the iconography, and the language of a democracy, but internally, corporations and oligarchs have seized all the levers of power. I looked at this election as a battle between corporatists and oligarchs. Corporatists, the Democrats, they want something very different from oligarchs. Corporatists want stability, they want decorum, the kind of decorum that Obama had or Bush had, or Bush was an idiot, but at least he had some, they could clean him up a little bit. And Biden, whatever his cognitive failings were, because they want stability, especially in terms of trade agreements, because they make investments overseas. Takes a while for a return on a profit. Corporatists want something different from oligarchs. Oligarchs are about chaos. They're about, as Steve Bannon said, deconstructing the administrative state. Why? Because it is a pure form of rentier capitalism. And by that, I mean that they make their money by setting up toll booths, Amazon, all these digital media platforms. It's not about producing goods. And the more that the state is deconstructed, that's why they want to abolish the Department of Education. Everything that we need as a civil society becomes privatized. And you see it in I wrote a book called America, the Farewell Tour. It begins in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where everything, the sewer system's privatized, the parking authority is privatized, the electricity is privatized, and of course they've jacked up the rates, and the services are not very good. And they want to privatize the post office, so we can have a dysfunctional post office like the UK, which is privatized. And so that's what oligarchs want, and the oligarchs have won. They won. And but that's what this battle was about in terms of if we strip away its the kind of trivia or the cultural differences between the two parties. That at its core was what it's about. And so we have, as you point out, I mean, we have now an oligarchic system. But as Aristotle wrote, once you create an oligarchic system with those kinds of inequities, then your only two choices are tyranny or revolution.
Is American democracy?
Apparently, you guys are supposed to have a thought about that, especially you, Tom. That was really directed to you.
That shit was trash. Because I mean, he acting like, well, not him. They acting like the oligarchs and the goddamn corporatists are not on the same side. I mean, most billionaires literally swing left, and they shield for anything left. Corporatists are just people that just like to spend money. I mean, come on now. It's just, what are we doing here? They don't have all levers of power. If that's the case, they've always had all levers of power. What are we doing? Oh, Jesus. And America is not a democracy. It's a constitutional republic. But you can't tell these fucking idiots. Do y'all know what a democracy is? A democracy is when the government tells everyone what else they want to do. Literally, like the Democrats did when the motherfuckers all they did was vote for that bitch Kamala Harris to motherfucking win the primary, and she didn't get one vote from a citizen. Not one vote from a citizen. So yes, that's democracy. That's not a constitutional republic, even though, it's a Democrat party. It is what it is. But it is what it is. It's I don't listen. I don't listen to these motherfuckers who actually leave out a lot of shit into it, because there's a lot of shit missing in what the fuck that motherfucker said. And again, most motherfuckers, if you want to say billionaires, are and billionaires / corporatists, which are they consider oligarchs, they all could be all the same. What are we doing? They're all one of the same. This is the problem here. The oligarchs are the same billionaires that are motherfucking corporatists.
Yeah, that was what confused me right there. What the difference between the corporatists and the oligarchs are.
Not much. Not much. Because they all can be the same people.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it.
But it is what it is.
Saying like that, so. But what else y'all think about it? I mean, shit.
Do I think they have all levels of power? I would say, yeah. If that's the case, they've had it for a long time. Even with Trump saying he wants to drain the fucking swamp or whatever the fuck. I mean, the swamp will never be drained, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that the money rules everything. That's why everyone wants the government to be bigger. Democrats want the government to be bigger. They want to spend more money on shit that they see fit, which is their so-called democracy. That's why Democrats do what the fuck they want to do, and it doesn't matter. And then you got the sorry ass Republicans who are afraid to fight against these motherfuckers or anything. So it's just, they all are the same with this stupid shit. Not one Democrat chose just not spend no more money. Not one Republican chose not to spend more money. They want to spend money. That's what they do. They do the same shit. They have pet projects.
But if they're the same, how do they come off looking so different to so many people? What is it that makes them different?
Ideologies. That's the only thing that's different.
That's all it is. It's easy to dismiss anything if you got an ideology behind it.
So that's what we should be talking about then, the ideology. Instead of who's a corporatist and who's an oligarch and why is this one in control, you need to talk about on the surface level, at the ground level, the ideologies and why we are split that way.
Well, everybody's going to have their own perspective on that too.
I think we're split because it's meant for us to be split. You can't have everyone in one bag. It won't work.
You won't even find people to unify on why we're split.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think what Tom said is right. I think that you can't make everybody happy. Not everybody's the same. We have a spectrum of things that we all want, which are very different. So you're just never going to make everybody happy. You're always going to have, you're always going to have disagreements.
I mean, not
Yeah.
for nothing. You have people that just want to be miserable.
You also have people that just want to live and don't give a shit, man. They're probably the people that go overlooked the most. They just don't give a damn about it. They just want to live their life.
And that's what I was talking about when I was talking to OG this whole week. I said, shit, niggas don't give a shit about this politics shit.
I don't. I'm one of those people.
Niggas don't care. You know who cares? The blacks. The blacks care about this shit.
I could not care less. There's no one has been in office.
That's
No
'cause you
one
a
has been
nigga.
around. No one has done anything that has ever had to make any decisions in my life. I made every decision, good or bad. I'm not worried about any of these people. This is really a conversation for people that actually have shit worthy of losing.
That's good. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
I'm trying to tell you. I feel about the government. Ain't that right, Tom? Ain't that right, Spoon?
That's a fact.
You know it.
I told you, I'm on one issue right now. My only issue right now with government right now, literally, is get these niggas up out of there. That's all I want.
Well,
That's
the problem with government.
that's it.
The problem with all these politics is the fact that they've convinced people that they have something to lose. If you ain't got shit, I don't understand what you and Hooper are about. How about you get yourself some shit first?
What are you referring to? Like something to lose, rather be specific.
So the people that I hear do a lot of complaining are people who really should have something who has something to lose. I'm talking about people who have like businesses, people who actually have assets, things that are actually worthy of losing. If you're sitting back in $10 not doing shit with yourself, or you're sitting at the very low where you really don't have anything, like what are you talking about? Get your weight up first, get something that's worthy of losing, and then you can talk.
Interesting.
People just want to be in the game because they want to feel important.
That's true. I agree with that one. I'm in the game though, so I don't give a fuck what you say, Resla. You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't my daddy.
Good, nigga, because I ain't in the game. That's why I don't give a fuck.
You ain't my daddy, nigga.
So you don't have nothing to lose. So just a question, just trying to fill it out. Is freedom something you can lose?
When I lose freedom, everybody else did.
But okay, I don't disagree with you, but it is something you can lose, though, right?
Nothing else to go forward on.
I'm not trying to disagree. I'm trying to get further understanding, though.
I made it very clear.
Yeah, nigga, you made it very clear, nigga.
There's nothing else that contends against that. If I lose my freedom, so did everybody else.
Okay, I'm not,
because you can only lose your you're losing your freedom as a collective. It ain't specific to just me.
Correct. That's why.
So there's nothing else to talk about. I made it very clear.
Nothing to talk about from your perspective, because you're a highly educated individual.
That was my perspective. Like I spoke, nigga.
Yeah, but for somebody who's dumb like me, I need further clarification.
Then read more, especially if you're going to talk about politics.
Go ahead, Resla.
He made it clear, nigga.
He did.
We need John Galt to say that. I need to hear that from John Galt, not from
crazy.
That's this big spoon, bro. So he cut up.
Spoon can't help you retarded. Spoon, he can't help you retarded.
People like I especially would not argue with somebody else who ain't got shit to lose. Why? Why?
I'm really trying to make.
Here you go, John, and the rest of the panel can answer this too, because we got Blazing Blind talking about. You lose your individual freedom individually. By the way, he said individual freedom individually. You go on that.
Why he steady in the chat talking? Nigga, just come and hit the damn link.
How can you individually lose your freedom? You know what that's called? Being locked up. You earn that.
I've been locked up. They won't let me out.
And since I haven't been locked up, no, I got nothing to lose.
I don't know what the fuck that mean, but all right. Stop breathing like that, John the Baptist. That shit sound nasty, the motherfucker dog.
He said, "Do you realize that?" Well, maybe if I had anything on a rap sheet, maybe I might be worried. But since I don't. Which means that when I lose my freedom, that means you lost it too. I said what I said.
Said what he said, nigga.
He said it with his chest out too.
He said what he said, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, another thing with the freedom is, I think everybody's definition of
I
freedom
agree,
is
Mayo.
different.
Thank you, Mayo. Show me in our founding documents where the government is responsible for individual essentials.
It ain't there. I can tell you that right now. It ain't there.
Look. Being locked up, circumstances. So just breathing is a circumstance. Bad luck. Yeah, I've had a lot of those things. Guess what? I haven't been locked up.
Who are you talking to?
The chat. I mean,
Glizzy, Blind, Fury.
That's why I told that nigga bring his
Glizzy,
ass out the
Blind,
chat.
Fury.
Hit the goddamn link.
All
It
that
ain't
shit.
that hard.
By the way, if you got all that shit that you're worried about, Blind, maybe you shouldn't be doing dumb shit to get locked up.
What
This
you get
nigga
locked?
say,
Hey,
this nigga
hold
say,
on.
no, that's not how it work, but you
Hey,
got it. Nigga, he
what you
don't
get
got
locked
it.
up
Hit
for,
the
nigga?
link, nigga.
Wait. I love
Hit
it,
the
Blind.
link,
Blind,
nigga.
I am 43 years old. That's how the law works. Because I haven't been locked up, nigga.
I ain't even been in handcuffs, nigga. What we doing here?
Nope, me either. I ain't never been in handcuffs or locked up.
What the fuck are we doing here? Nigga?
somehow don't believe Tom.
Bro, I've been in
No
handcuffs.
one gives a fuck, dick liquor.
You talk like a criminal.
Much crazy people on the internet like to look up people. You go ahead and look me up. You see all the time. I'm a boring motherfucker. You ain't gonna catch nothing on me.
Nothing.
Hey, you ain't
I
gonna
ain't saying that, nigga. I ain't gonna say nothing that crazy. That shit these niggas talking about, nigga. No,
I just haven't been locked up because I'm a good nigga.
No mug shots of me. No rap sheet. No unpaid parking tickets. No baby mama fucking alimony. No nothing. No fucking child support. No nothing.
I do speed though. I do speed.
No speed, nigga. No speed.
I speed like a motherfucker, but I only got like 3 tickets my whole life.
Listen, you might have called me for sport fucking, but that ain't a crime.
Oh.
Come again and say what?
That's argument, Uncle T. Government
Might not be crime, but it's against God's morals.
Oh, it's just a dumbass argument. Government documents change. So what? They always change.
They always change. Government documents always change. What's your point? What the fuck did I say? I don't remember what I said.
He said a dumbass point. That's what he said. You see it.
But what did I say? I can't remember.
I don't know. So I don't remember.
I don't remember. Hey, you gotta remind me, nigga. I got a brain injury, nigga.
Oh, good luck, Con. Good luck trying to tell John the Baptist that.
Trying to tell John the Baptist what?
Morality is subjective. Wow. Good luck.
That's true, though. It is.
Mm-hmm.
But John knows that already.
He ain't got to say good luck to tell John that. And he got to be good luck. He can tell me. He can look for him to say. He can just say what he want to say.
Oh, say what you say with your chest, nigga.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Why you playing silly or you for real?
I really don't remember what I said, nigga. I'm not joking.
The same thing that you said the same thing that Mayo said in the chat about the show me in the government documents. But those
I didn't say any of that.
You did. You agreed with it.
I didn't say anything with I wasn't even reading the chats. I don't know what the hell you talking about. That wasn't me. That was goddamn.
I read the chat.
Resla read it and you agreed.
No, I didn't say anything, sir.
You did. Maybe you was talking about something else though. I'm sorry. I apologize. But right there, you was like, that's because you know what you always say, that's a fact. Right. So I'm like, that what that mean though? The documents change. That's not an argument for nothing.
Oh, I know. Well, documents always change.
Right. So just because that shit might not have been in there in the beginning, you're talking about the beginning of the entire society. Oh, they didn't have every single thing written in, understood. Yeah, of course not. It was the beginning of society. But I'm saying now, if we look at certain things that has been true for however long it's been true, I ain't gonna pretend like I know. But I'm saying in reality, right, to the best of your knowledge, do you really think privatization is good for all that shit?
Yes.
sewer systems. You know what I'm saying?
I think it depends, right? But that's saying that government that. So I seen a lot of dealing with the fucking sector I'm in. You see so much fraud, waste, and abuse that goes on. So, do I think some things are better left from privatization? Yeah, private shit. You know what the fuck the word is?
Privatization.
Yeah, that shit. Yes, I do think there is a lot in that. Right now, if these motherfuckers wasn't working for the government right now, guess what they be getting? Paid. You know why? Because they're working for the private sector. Paid.
Why are we pretending though? I'm trying to understand why we pretending like, even if I agree with you that there's some fluff there.
Well, it's not a little bit of fluff. It's a lot of bit of fluff.
Well, all of it is a lot based on, you know what I'm saying, the number, but I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, let's say we got a $8 trillion budget. If you know 500 million of it is fluff, that sounds like a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, not really. Not to mention the fact that, so what if it is? Even if you remove that, you know what's not happening? The deficit ain't going down.
Deficit will never go down because, like I said at the beginning, Democrat and Republican both spend. They act like each other don't. They act like, oh, we're trying to. No, you're not. Y'all all are spending, and what doesn't go down is the budget. The budget never gets really cut. It just gets moved around, circulated back into the same pot that it was in before.
Right. So
Stupid.
So that's what I'm saying. That means it's really a moot argument. It's a bullshit argument to try to make it seem like what you're trying to do is cut back or cut the deficit, which is never going to happen, right? The spending is always going to be up. The deficit is always going to be there.
That wasn't my argument. I didn't have no argument.
No, I'm not saying you. So when I say that, pardon me, I'm saying it from a general sense. The people who's making these kind of arguments, like say the Trumpers, right? Mm-hmm. You're not really getting rid of nothing. It's always going to be there. So then what difference do it make if that thing particularly is aligned with, say, hospitals? Because I looked it up, the place where he was talking about, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
They
trying to sell the hospitals too.
Well, that's a Democrat head state. So, I mean, talk to them niggas. Right? And again, the Republicans ain't no goddamn better. I just said they ain't no better.
We're talking about privatization. We're not talking about whether or not it's blue or red. We saying
no. So who owns the hospitals right now?
I'm guessing it's a city thing, right? Well, let me look.
Because I'm like this. Most hospitals are private anyway.
So hospitals, right? Commonwealth Health had intended to sell the Scranton Regional and Moses Taylor hospitals to Woodbridge Healthcare. However, the sale cannot be completed because Woodbridge Healthcare cannot secure the necessary funds. So whatever. I mean,
I thought most hospitals are fucked. Most hospitals I know are private. I know here in Florida, I don't see no county motherfucking hospitals. They're all private.
Right.
Ain't no motherfucking ain't no motherfucking county motherfucking goddamn.
I mean,
are you saying they're more?
Well, I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Go ahead. My bad.
I was saying that like in Chicago, we used to have Cook County Hospital.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but they turned that motherfucker to some other shit right now.
Is it private? Now?
I don't even remember if it's an actual hospital anymore.
It probably got brought out.
Private now. Yeah. So that to me, listen, there's a lot of things that I think would be a lot better if it was ran by the private sector because they're looking at the bottom line if you really want to get technical with it. Because let the motherfuckers fuck up enough. That bitch gonna go bankrupt. I know it ain't gonna be shit for the motherfuckers at the top, but everyone else is gonna be affected. So the motherfuckers that actually work and do the job, they're gonna be motherfucking penny pinching.
And you don't want to see a bunch of hospitals go bankrupt.
Yeah. I mean, it happened.
Beans, to your credit, I mean, to the point you was making, most county hospitals got brought up by private sector, though.
Yeah, I never worked for a county fucking hospital. You know that shit. I've only worked for when I was an LPN or even when I was a mental health tech. I've only worked for private sector, private hospitals. I didn't even know there was county motherfucking shit.
But this the thing I don't get though. You keep saying that you think that it's better, but
Yes.
why though? You saying like what you? So it's better for them. It's better to have a few people who line in their pockets.
I think the quality of service is better in the private sector.
Really?
Yes, because they got something to lose.
Government
Government don't give a fuck.
Government cannot. Government for some reason, whenever they take over something, they have the inability to monitor, to manage their people, to
And
manage
not
the
mention they
hospital,
don't fire them
and
motherfuckers if they do
and they
something
can't,
wrong.
and they don't
Bro,
budget
you know
well
what?
either.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I heard, right? I heard because I think I went there one time, but I know you know how every hospital be having like the little rumors about them, right? Like they are on Chicago on the west side, they got a hospital called Loretta. Motherfucker, if you even try to take somebody there, most of the time they'll jump out the ambulance, right? But the thing about the county hospital, the complaint about the county hospital was that you was gonna be there all day because everybody and their mama was down there.
Which is ran by the government.
But the thing is that they used to say that the service was excellent, that they took care of people once they got to you.
Yeah, service is not excellent if I'm waiting there all day. That's not how it works.
Well, I'm just saying
I mean, you tomato. I'm not gonna say that they're wrong because I don't know them. I don't know none of them.
It's just that one hospital. I'm just using that one.
And my thing is, I do on the private side. I mean, on the private side, I think they have to worry about pleasing the customer. Even if it's if a customer comes out and say one of these motherfuckers and did something wrong, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna actually investigate that shit for a little bit. Now you might not get justice that you think you're gonna get, but they're gonna investigate the shit, and the motherfucker might lose their job. You know what I'm saying? And in the government, that shit ain't gonna happen. No matter what. Listen, I didn't had a motherfucking doctor cuss my ass out. You think that nigga lost his job? Because he was having a bad day. Bitch, you lucky I don't kick you in your motherfucking throat. Well, he ain't cuss me out, but he tried. He tried to talk to me like I was a little kid. Yeah. But them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about your motherfucking, your goddamn anything. They know they gonna get paid. They know they ain't losing their job. Unless you have a motherfucker like Trump in there that said, fuck you, you gonna lose your job. We don't want our people being treated like that. And there's some people that care, some people that don't give a shit. Let's be honest.
What about
Do you think
I didn't hear you, John.
Go ahead, John.
Do you think Trump should be able to fire the Fed people? They got to change it.
The female in the Fed, yes, you should be able to get fired. They all, I mean, they say they're independent, but they're not independent.
Anybody that's federal.
Yes, I do think so.
Okay, all right.
You're asking me. I think everyone should be evaluated and let go if they need to be let go. I'm not all about keeping dead weight. Who the fuck wants to hold on to dead weight all the time? Especially if two goddamn parts of the government is doing the same goddamn thing. Of course, I don't want two government entities doing the same thing, getting paid to do the same thing. That's the dumbest shit ever. So yes, do I agree with Tim rolling back some of that shit that motherfuckers did the same goddamn job? Yes, I'm all in favor of getting that shit the fuck up out of there.
So if he can't get the guy that's in charge of lowering the interest, he should be able to fire him?
Again, everyone should be able to lose their motherfucking job. Your job should not be guaranteed just because your ass got in their office or whatever. I don't even know how the fuck they got in there, but you know, the way they got in there, however it is.
But
everyone should be able to lose their fucking job. But do I think it should be on a political level on it? No, but it is what it is. Your job performance should make you lose your job. Just like the bitch who said that we had over 800,000 jobs. Come to find out it was like 20. You are literally upside down. How the fuck you got a 90% adjustment rate after you just said that? No, nigga, you gotta go. Obviously, girl math ain't working. Bye, bitch. I don't believe in motherfuckers should just stay in their job just because. I hired you. Nah, nigga, you should be able to get fired just like whenever. Motherfucker, just because you work for the government doesn't mean you're part of the military or anything that you signed a contract to motherfucking stay there. No matter what, you gotta work. No matter rain, sleet, or snow, you gotta do something. No matter what happens, you gotta be out there on the front line. No matter what, these motherfuckers ain't got that motherfucking contract like that. They should be able to be fired. Fuck them, without cause, with cause, anything.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do that.
Man, y'all know what time it is, man. Say we've been on here almost 4 hours. You know what I'm talking about? Even though we had technical problems when we first started, we had to start a new stream and we got it set up. But hey, we got to get ready to shut this thing down. People do got to work in the morning. I know my boy Resla got to get up. I got to get up. Everybody got to get up. I'm pretty sure Spoon got to get up. Hey, we appreciate everybody coming through. Salute to the people that came through and supported the show. Beans, appreciate you. Con Shonery, appreciate you. I think Stephanie T. Oh yeah, and John Galt, man, even came through and supported the channel, man. And I don't know who did on Resla side. Anybody hit you on the Cash App, brother?
No, it's not at all.
Okay. Well, next time y'all make sure y'all hit that I am Resla. You know what I'm saying? Cash App $2, $5, $10, whatever. Then you can save your big money for your, you know what I'm saying, whoever else you want to do. But anyway, what you got for them coming up, brother, before we get up out of here?
Got a couple of streams coming up this week, as well as a video and a couple of shorts.
Well, make sure y'all check that out. You already know how I do it. I will be popping up when I can, when I have time. And you already know what we're going to be doing Tuesday. We're going to be on these police. Thursday, we're going to be on the push with the blacks. We know we got Friday fuckery. Then we got the Saturday show, which is probably going to be a less smoke. And then we're going to swing on back to the DVD. So, you know, description is all I can tell you. You can find all the information you can find. We up out of here. Appreciate everybody for stopping through.
Rolling through the block, trolling through the blockchain, slinging heavy clout, spitting on the mic. What's the latest? What's about? Politicians tripping, headlines flipping out in the heart of the South, where the whispers turn to shouts. Meetings in the shadows, hustlers making plans, deals going down, gripping tight, shaking hands. City buzzing loud, news dap in demand. Dirty South vibe, deep roots, dirty land. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heartbeat racing. Discussions, heavy heads nodding syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heartbeat racing. Discussions, heavy heads nodding syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin.